Are we live? Are we doing it, guys? Well, it is Sunday, and we are alive. Are you alive? Are we all here together? I missed you guys. Hey, I missed you on Friday, but we had such a cool podcast. Wasn't that great to see Jesse and Theo and Kyle all in the same room? Amazing. So, are we 5 by 5, everybody? Got this thing finally kick started. Had a few little hiccups there. It worked. Jenny's here. Boot the Spacey Ghost is here. Alabama, USA is here in the house. Ryan is here. Rocky Mountain Bear is going rawr. And we do have Chris. Did I say hello to Refotris Rooted Rockhound? Ken is here in the house. Chris is here. Oh my goodness. Of course, the most fabulous and fantastical. And Margaret has joined this crazy crew here on this lovely Sunday evening live. And we've got some super fun things all set up. One of the things that kind of had me coming in a little bit late and a lot hot, we've got a surf competition going on outside. And the dogs were going completely berserk. Uh, let's see, we've got a 5 by 2. I wonder what that happens or means. What does it mean? What does it mean? And Cindy is here. Good to see you. Chris is here. Boop. Just for you. Lesby Rockin' says, hi, Karen and rock lovers. You know who you are. all you boobtastic ones out there. Lisa's in the house. Good to see you. And Tiger Eye is here. So very good to see you too. I'm so glad that we could all get together tonight. We've got some fun to go through. I've got some stuff for the MicrOzone. Of course, we've got some Slab-lettes to dispense magically amongst all y'all. And so we'll have some Slab-lettes and some jewelry items to look at. Some of the stuff that we didn't get to last night. And so, or last night, well, sure, we totally didn't get to it last night on account that we weren't together last night, nor were we on Friday, other than in the chat. I do mean last week, but all this stuff goes blurring by so fast that it's probably a good idea if we all take a hearty Steinkern. What's in your mug? What's in your moose this evening, guys? It's so good to see you. I missed you on Friday. It's been a long weekend because usually I start mine off with a big dose of you guys. And, I was missing it. So Steinkerns to you. I love the chat that's going on right now. Yeah, we got Sunstone Dreamer. Yeah, we're making a box for Miss Lisa. Don't you all worry one bit. We've got some Earl Grey sun tea. That sounds so good. And let's see, I saw another one. Oh, here's one. We've got some vodka seltzer. That sounds lovely as well. Steinkerns too, Sir Daniel, and it's good to see you. I don't think I said hello. Was that good, Cindy? I'm trying. All right. Did I say hello to Jenny? And liquid IV Steinkerns. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lisa. I am feeling whoops, here we go. And that too, all the comments. I just run them all the way up and down this thing. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling a touch better. I'm just gonna go ahead and sweat through this thing. But like I said, I kept on getting ready to hit the live button on y'all, but all the dogs have been going berserk, berserk because folks are walking by with their surfboards and stuff like that. So I think I might have got everything tapped down a little bit better. Hey, the blind squirrel rocks is in the house. We got apple cider and fixins. That sounds really nice. Fabulous. All right. And whoa, Bird, I don't know what to like seltzer and vodka. I've heard of Alka Seltzer and vodka. I don't know if I've heard of that one. And that's very healthy. Miss Melissa, I'm super stoked on the solidness of your healthy beverage. And so we'll keep on our hellos even though we're running a little bit late, and so I'll get this party started. We are going to start off with a giveaway like we did last time. Deb is in the house. And sorry, Deb, I owe you a message back. And, I've been sort of probably busy doing this situation here all day and cutting. I would be making the sand maker so proud of me. And it looks like Alleluia is in the house. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hey, wonderful people. And hey, wonderful Tyler, to you back. Thank you so much for joining us. Cody is in the house as well. This is exciting. We got the all y'alls and Tom Cat Josh is in the house as well. And I'm having such a good time with my coral and my Malawi wowies. And so thank you again for that. I need to get a sesh on my flat lap bad. I am jonesing to do some polishing, y'all. And we got other things that are exciting going on in the background. I don't think that I'm at liberty to say, but I'm excited for some people who are doing some shopping. And I owe you some links. Yeah, the afternoon did get away from me, obviously. Jennifer is here with the ice water. That's like she's ice cold, everybody. She's cool as a cucumber. I like that. Alka-Seltzer and vodka. That's hard, bro. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too. Hallelujah, Tyler. Gee. And a Mean Bean Monster coffee sounds really good too. I have three beverages flanking me because it's that kind of afternoon, you guys. I've got some go-go juice, some coffee, because I love my coffee very, very much. And then, of course, I have my beverage in the mousse, and then I have some water because we are so made of water that we mustn't forget to drink our water. And so I do hope that you all have your water. And it looks like Jahik is ready for the surf contest as well. So how did you score? It was kind of a funny day. There were these monster waves a couple days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, if those stay, it's going to be like a yard sale kind of contest. But they got tidy. And it wasn't too bad, it looked like. And I'm just Spots in the house. Good to see you. The opal guy is here and wondering who else is alive. I don't know, but it's so good that y'all are here hanging out on this beautiful Sunday. And we're going to look at some rocks. And we're going to look at some rocks in underneath the microscope. And we'll be looking at some rocks that you can be putting in your pockets. Chris says that she's always alive. I'm so happy to hear that. That's like a good status. That should be your forever status for sure. Oh my gosh, Mr. Jared is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. It's been ages. How is Utah? I'm jealous. You've definitely landed in such a good place. And what percentage of whiskey is water? I would want to flip it, but I will take that question, and everybody can go ahead and cast their vote on that one, and we'll get a a giveaway going while we're all just amazed and confused with all of this wonderfulness. And let's see, Scott's also in the house and weighing in with hello, everyone, drinking Starbucks pumpkin spice on the Oregon coast. Hey, neighbor. Today actually, as I look out my window, today actually turned out to be a really pretty day. It started off gloomy we were just having like some serious fog yesterday and this morning, and looking pretty darn good. And so I'm glad that you're sharing the Oregon coast with us. And I like this right here. Utah is amazing with exclamation points on that for sure. I agree. I love me some Utah. So probably going to have to breeze in your direction and say a howdy do at some point. That would be super fun. We've got blackout coffee cold brew, blueberry crumble. My, oh my. I think I underate, but I'm like overcompensating with beverages. And so this is good too. But that blueberry crumble sounds good. And y'all, we're talking about scones earlier. And I think that it really makes a difference. Like almost every culture around the world has scones. We're going to start off with a tangent and then a giveaway, I promise you guys. But, got to catch up with the tangents, right? And so almost every culture has like a flatbread and or a scone sort of thing. And so and we were talking about crumpets as well. I feel like a lot of these things kind of fall into like similar phases of the bread categories in the food group. And I love like a shortbread style kind of sweet scone with fruit. And I know that some people are super duper turned off. And then like crumpets kind of more remind me of oh shoot, it was just right on the top of my tongue there, not literally. English muffins. I literally think that they called them English muffins because they didn't think that they could sell folks in the States something called crumpets, or that it was like still strangely British in a weird way. I don't know, but this is exciting that y'all are weighing in on your stuff here. We have different opinions about the percentages of what happens in the beverages that have some of their own spiciness. English muffin, yeah, right. Pretty much. And crumpet sounds stuffy. Fossil fighter, welcome in. We've got some fossils actually this evening that are part of what's going on. And so that's a little bit of spoiler for you. But yes, it does. It sounds a bit stuffy. Your crumpets and tea. Which I have no tea to go with my crumpets and no crumpets to go with my tea this evening. So it's just all talk, 100% talk. Oh, and we have another a double down on the Josh-tude is saying 60%. Yo, sounds good. And we did pet rocks. Why not crump pets? I like it. We're going strong. Where's Mr. Turtle Montana to start the joke duels? Because that's one of my favorite times of the evening. You guys got to know that. And let's see. We have just like every planet in the galaxy has a drink named gin and tonic in some shape or form. Gin and tonic, etc. Yes. Stick that pinky out. Sorry. I like this one better. Okay. She's at the beach, All right. Okay. So let's see. I did want to start with a giveaway. And so I think we're going to change what's over here on the slab. Sounds like something from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. because I think my other giveaway is way over there. Over there. Um, and everybody's talking about the cool or the warm uh, temperatures that they're having. I know words. I can word, you guys. Okay, so I guess before we do the giveaway, though, oh my gosh, I'm belaboring this way too much. You guys are like, "Oh, Karen, get to it." There's the email. So if you win something this evening, or if you end up bidding on one of the auction item slablet sets and you win, you'll want to email me here. If you already have an open box with me, then good on ya, and we'll go ahead and just add it. And so that's why that is pinned there, so that you guys all know what to do when it gets to that point. Oh, and there's that. And I wonder if no, I can't. I always forget when I have my phone on this, I can't do a bunch of zooming in and out. Can we do the time warp? Yes, let's do the time warp again. If you haven't done it yet, we'll do it. The jump to the left. Yeah, we're all right there, and step to the right. Yeah, one more time. Before we get a copyright strike, we'll go just pump in the brakes. And Cindy had some nice temps. It's looking good. Okay, and it looks like I need glasses or something like that. I've got like squint on. Okay, let's bring this bad boy up to the stage, and we're going to give that some better status. Let's see. Let's go over here and do this. There it is, the first giveaway of the evening. And I did say first because we've got a few things in line for y'all because it's fun. I like a given. I like a given the very best. So we have this like crazy combination of things. Some of the things you might recognize because we had some of it floating out last week, and this is a new little bunchlet that we have going on. And so I guess I should start here. We were thinking that this is probably some jade. We did get this beautiful, fabulous lump, and we cut some slablets for us to play with. This would be super fun to cab or super fun to carve, and you've got a couple blanks sitting there ready to do the thing. And then also from Lisa, we got some of this, speaking of Utah stuff, we have some of this honeycomb calcite, and it's so pretty, and it's got like some kind of neat trees, like some pluminess going on right here. And so that's groovy. And then we have this fabulous stuff. It is some of this really, really neat opal-y stuff. It is not the stuff from the Gemfields. It is actually from Eastern Oregon, but it's got like sort of like a picture agate-ness to it, except for that it's actually opal. And this stuff is wicked cool. So I'm sharing a couple of like this lump would be either great to carve, or it's like ready to do a little bit more sawing, and then you'd have a slablet, and then you got like a full-on slablet there with some serious like cool picture going on. Let's see, cumulus cloud over mountain type stuff going on. Really fun. We've got a group of the sunstones. And I just took a handful out of some that I really haven't gone through. And so they're, whoa, I promise those ones are yours too. And so they may or may not have some schiller. They are from the Spectrum mine, some of the littler ones that I haven't had a chance to go through yet. And I don't know, if I didn't know any better, it looks like maybe there's a chance that a few of those have some schiller in them. Underneath is a slab of Montana green jasper that Lisa shared with me, and I wanted to share because she sent me several slabs of that, and so I thought, okay, I definitely have some to share. And then the last two items for this little giveaway, all going into your box and speeding to your general uh, place, wherever that is. And let's go ahead and keep this particular giveaway in the United States. And so I'm sorry, unless you want to pay the shipping, which is fine. But I've already got one that I need to send out internationally, and so we'll just keep the ones for tonight for the United States, unless you want to go ahead and fit for some shippingness. And so that is the red cast Labradorite that I got from Mr. Theo, and I did shine up this little guy. He's still got a dop on the back, and so it's ready to go ahead, and either you can finish that polish on the back and wrap it, or it's ready to throw in a bezel for sure. But it's got like the blonde kind of body color, and then it like dives into, yeah, I'm like trying to, I've got a few different lights going on, so I'm trying to catch one of them so that you guys can see like the cherry orange sunset colors that are going on in here. Really, really pretty piece. And so there's that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like the whole face of it lights up. It's on fire. And so there's that guy. So we got like the sun and the landscape, and then the greens. And so, and this is a piece of the Labradorite, but the darker body that has the rainbows in it. And so always fun to find the right angle to pick up your rainbows on these guys. But this is a fun little square, and so a nice little specimen if that's what you're into, or really super ready to set into some fun and contemporary design. Oh, there it wasn't. It's in there. Anyways, so super fun little slablet collection with some sunstones. So you get the sun and the landscape and some rainbows. I mean, can't really beat that with a stick, right? And so I am writing down a number between 1 and 200, and I am going to place it underneath one of the rocks, and then y'all can start guessing, but don't guess yet. I'll take this slablet right here and put it underneath that, and put that right here so that I am being honest. That is totally by chance. Okay, and so go ahead and you can, here I'll put start on the comments. Wait, where did the comments go? Here, start on the comments and go. It's totally down under. It is a land down under. We have Rufotris guessing over there. Wait, let me go back. You guys are going so fast. 112, we have Jahik at 137. We have Jennifer at 117. Boot is at 147. And too ready. 144 is my guess. Nice assortment. And 70. How about fossil fighters? Let's go between 100 and 200. If you see somebody who has overlapped with you, then please guess again. 100 and Jenny Stone. If we do have overlaps and they weren't corrected, then it goes to the first person. A 180, Jenny. And Alabama says 146. L'Argent has 129. Soul Adventurous has 99. I'll flip a coin if we need to. 99 for Soul, like I said. Chris is at 108. 73 for Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Jaw Hicks still at 137. And M wants to guess 165, 166 for Daniel. We're going to go ahead and put about 15 more seconds on the guesses here. Nimble Prune, hello and welcome. And let's not go so down as below 100. We're doing 100 to 200. That's where you want to be guessing, guys. And so let's be rocking 123. And hello at the Grass Shrimp. Let's go over 100. So 100 to 200 is where we're at. Where the women glow and the men plunder. TM. And 144, who guessed that? That's gross. 170 for the fossil fighters. Excellent. We're going to wrap this thing up. 199 for Soul, 177 for Blind Squirrel, 129 for Ryan, 101 for Mr. Tom Cat Josh. 101 is a very nice road. I like it a lot. 173 for Michelle, and we are there. So, well done, Carrie. Oh, welcome in, buddy. All right. And so Ryan, Lisa says she's got 129. So I'll let you toss yours in, and then we'll go ahead and pull the stop on that. So Ryan is saying 135. If anybody else has 135, say so raw this second. And then we shall go ahead and do the reveal. So everybody, go ahead and check your numbers, have your numbers ready, and I'm going to go ahead and make the big reveal happen right now. Excellent. And so we have 136. Did anybody guess 136? Because we've got Ryan over there at 135, but it does seem like I have a 137. And so we got Ryan coming in at 135. Where's my 137? Jahik. Okay, so you guys have to go in the ring and duke it out. Thank you. Melissa was there too. I scroll back down. Oh, right. And so if we were doing the lower number, which I didn't say we were, then it would go to Ryan. But instead, I'm going to let the low number call which side of the coin that you want. And then I need to grab one. I had those coins sitting here so that we have a scale of things, and they did float away. So while you guys, let's see. So it's down to Ryan and Jahik, and Ryan gets to choose heads or tails, and I'm going to go find that coin. Oh, dang. I found a big coin for this, although we won't use this for scale because that's crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, Jahik is forfeiting to Ryan. That is so sweet. All right. Well, Jahik, we need to talk anyway. You're probably going to get a box out of this situation at some point. Okay. Woohoo! Ryan wins. Congratulations. And I'm going to go ahead and put your name on this little fabulous slablet lot, and I'm going to slip it into your box because you've already got one, which is so cool. Dun, 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 dun. It's Ryan's. Wow. I'm drawing all over the place because this is the wrong side of the Post-it note. Okay. And so thank you so much for playing. I have some more giveaways for a little bit later. So hold tight and I'll give you another chance. Yes, I knock everything over there. That was funny. All right. Let's just make sure nothing super serious just got knocked over. And one of the slablets was trying to liberate itself. All right. And so, congratulations, and hydrate, everyone. Do this for a second and ka-choo. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys, because you guys saw what I had going on last week. We've got some different additions to what we didn't have last week. But we have some moss agate slablets. We have some plume agate slablets, and we have some petrified wood slablets. And so I'm going to let you guys choose what goes on the slab in the lab, since we have the Rocky Horror suggestion this evening. What's next on the slab, you guys? What should we do? Do you want the moss agate? Shall we start? Oh, and of course, Gemfields. We got the Gemfields. Did I say that already? Gemfields Chalcedony, petrified wood, moss agate slablets, and what else did I say? Oh my gosh, I'm losing track already. I better take good notes. It's a good thing that this is all recorded as well. What just happened? And yeah, did I miss something also? Hey, Cindy, you already won one, Cindy darling. And so I'm sending that out to you. Don't feel bad. It's okay. I hope that you feel welcome. It's just, we're gonna spread the wealth around is all. Hopefully you're still there and everything's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spread it around. It's all good. We all love you. Yeah, for sure. Don't ever mean to offend anybody for sure. And I did say giveaway, Sonia. It's good to see you. And yeah, sharing is caring. So we share it all around. Cindy, your box is coming. It's gonna be fun. All right. So what we've got going on. Did anybody weigh in on what was going on as far as if you want moss or petrified wood or the Gemfield Chalcedony? Hey, the cat is in the hat and the stoner cat is here in the house. Good to see you. All right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll choose if and I also have thunder egg material here as well. And so I think what we'll do is I'll start off with yes, Sharon is Karen confirmed. Exactly. I'm reaching on over here, and we'll warm up with some moss agate. And this moss agate is stuff that you guys are probably familiar with. This is the good greeny stuff over here, and oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing my little squirt bottle, but it's just a lean away. Alrighty. So I do want to show off. So we have some like nubbin type little slabletty guys. And that is what this stuff looks like. And so it's marvelously, I think we were talking about this last week, you've got kind of like kelp moss. And so some of it, is like that beautiful seafoam green that you kind of expect to see in moss agate. And then it goes over to some more sort of olive tones as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and pop this up over here. And the grass shrimp loves the Hampton Butte. This is for sure not from Hampton, although this is moss agate from Oregon. And this is some old stock. I had some from one of the rock shops that is in, what am I thinking of now, you guys? Read my mind. Prineville. And then also I did get some while I was over at Kyle's. And so we'll have a closer look at this little batch right here. We'll start the auction at 5, but we're not starting yet. Let me get my clock out and we're going to take a look at the material too. Well, I bend over and I grab my pen cap that I just tossed on the floor irreverently. And James Loves Rocks has been a member for a month. Congratulations. So very cool. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And we have Tom Cat Josh, a member for a month as well. Excellent. So awesome. And we have this. Thank you so much. Love the mossy goodness. Thanks so much, James. I really, really appreciate that. Where's the bell? We got, whoa. For you members and also for that wonderful little super chat. I really appreciate that. You gotta love the mossy goodness. And I really, really do appreciate you, James, on account that this is how the sausage gets made. We are, I like all these auction proceeds are gonna just go to taking y'all on a trip and making sure that we have more things from the mine. So we'll of course, be talking a little bit about that in a little bit. But again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I love every single one of you. And so oh, I love this. Check out this stuff. Oh, fantastic. We've got Boot is also a member for a month. I love that. I love your sound language. I'm laughing so hard I was shaking the stuff for auction. And we've got Rufotris, who's also been a member for a month. And we've got those icons a changing. And so it's a mo moss mo beta. I can't agree with you more. I loves me some moss. The other moss that I have for tonight is actually some multicolor. So we've got some green. And so this is the kind of like moss agate that you expect to see. This is your mom's moss agate, right? And this is some of the best that I love from our hills here in Oregon. It's so darn gorgeous. And we have Ken also, who is a member. Look for me at dawn on the third day. Cheers, man. Thank you so much for being a member. You rock. All of you rock. Look at all this. I kind of am indulging because this is super fun, you guys. So we've got the Jaw Hick, also a member for a month. Oh, sweet. Thank you. And we have over here, touch the bunny Jack. This is great. Cheers, you guys. Okay, one more bell. Woohoo! For all the members in the house. And come as you are, member or not, we are here for you, for the fun, for the rocks, for rocking on, for being alive on Sunday. I love it. Yeah, rock on. Exactly. Boom. Boom, Dub. You got it. Rock on. I believe that sincerely. Okay, and I'm just gonna pop this up too. We've got whoa. One more time. Wait, nope, it keeps on sliding. That chat's a moving, and so sometimes it's hard to catch the comment. Hello, everyone. Hope you all have an amazing week, and we hope that you also have an amazing week, Amber. We're like usually I get to start your weekend, and in a wonderful way, I get to start your week instead. And so, cheers to you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so back to this moss agate from Oregon. I showed you that close up of the other guy. And one of the things that I think I can also do for you, let's choose one that's smoothie. I wonder if we might want to get that wet too. All right. And hopefully this is, I never monetize these things. And so hopefully this is also streaming to you without having to worry about any pesky ads. And if there are ads, I apologize profusely because we try to keep that from going on. All right, and then also I wanted to really quickly, you guys saw this at the very beginning. This is the website. When you guys get your when you are bidding on something and you win, you're going to hit the website. I will send you via that email a link to the website, which and under the online shop is going to be a page in which you can go ahead and square up your stuff. And so if you want to use PayPal, if you want to use a card, you can do whatever you want to. It's through the merchant services of the website. So everything is super duper awesomely tracked. And so we love that. Super secure, super tracked. And so I just wanted to show you that really quick. And we can go fetch that a little bit later. And then another thing that I wanted to go get is, of course, let me get that in there, beta. There we go. And there is some of our moss agate under the microscope. And you can see that that one's got a druzy vug right in the center. We'll go ahead and dive in to have a look at that a little bit and get that sharp. Yeah, pretty, pretty, pretty. So we're gonna do all the things. We get to gem gaze, but we also get to get stuff. And so hopefully this is a little bit of something for everybody. Some of this wonderful moss agate. And what I like about this is you can see how the way that this moss agate sets up is that you've got the mineral that's flowing through the liquid agate, and it comes up as like this beautiful dark color, and then there's some ochres there as well. But also you can see that for this particular stone, it also did get frosted on the outside, so it's like frozen moss. How cool is that? And then you've got this beautiful druzy vug right in the middle with some fortification lines. So sometimes when they talk about moss agate, it's not true moss agate because you don't have fortification lines. So like a better way to say it would be like a moss chalcedony. And so we do, and some of them, it's not actually moss agate, it's moss opal. And so you're seeing even more frost happen because this stone is drying off. These are fresh off of the saw. And I can take this guy away for just a moment so that you can kind of get a better view of that. And you wet my finger one more time because this is always just fun to see. And so this is gratuitous fun shot of some beautiful moss agate. And I love that the different moss agates from different places in the world will have a different mineral dance, and you get some really really interesting forms. And so pretty pretty. So this is what this is one of the slablets that goes into our present little group. And so let me pop that up on the bigger, there we go. And I'm going to put the one that we were just looking at back. And so that was what we were just looking at. And then I also would love to draw your attention to this guy right here. This is actually a little cab that I shined from a botryoidal piece of this. And so it's done all the way around. So, you can wrap it if you want to. I probably could have used maybe a little iron out or something like that to clean out a little bit more of that grit that's in there. You could do that, or you could opt not to. Your choice. But it does come with the cab, and here's some of the bots. This little end patch is a wonderful representation of what these little bots do. And so you even get like a rough nubbin of what the bots do. And so this entire, and here's actually where the end of the slab's going in the other direction. And so you've got some stuff that either you could tumble or you could keep as a specimen, along with plenty of pieces that you can play with. And so we're gonna start the auctioning for this little parcel at 5, and don't start yet because I do need to put the time mechanism into place. A bouncing baby tourmaline. How wonderful. And let's see, go back. I don't want that. And I love it when I'm ready already. We need the clock at 2 minutes. All right. And so we're going to get this bad boy in the picture. And I'll tell you when to start. I'm going to put it both in there's a little lag in our internet chat. And so I'll put start in the chat, and then I'll put stop in the chat, and then it'll be according to my chat as far as who wins. And we are ready to start our moss agate parcel. So let me do this all at once. And there you go. And so this will start at $5. And especially if you already have an open box, which a few of you do, then I can just stick it in your box. If you don't have an open box with me yet, then you'll just want to send your info via the email address that's on there right now, and we'll get the party started. And we have the grass shrimp coming in hot at 10. Thank you so much for that. And Lisa bid 5, just a little bit late before the 10 popped up. And let's see. We've got psychic matters going in. Sounds good. And so this particular moss agate is something that you can find actually something like this a few different places in the center and east of Oregon. The Ochicos does have quite a bit of moss agate. This is some older stock. Like I said, some of it came from Prineville Rock Shop, and some of it came from Kyle's rock pile, which would be some pretty darn old stock that went up for auction a few times over. And Soul Adventurous gifted 5 Ozone Venture memberships. Thank you so much for that. That is so awesome. Thank you. Really have to appreciate you. Oh, and we've got 15 more seconds on the clock, and we have the grass shrimp hanging out at 10, which is an awesome score. We have Ryan in at 11. We have Ma in at 12. Oh my gosh, I love the snipers. And there, there we go. And awesomeness. And I forgot to change the alarm. Okay, and so it looks like we've got Melissa in for 12 before my end thing, and then we had some couple of late bids. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, wait, no, cancel. It's counting us all down all over again. Okay, and so actually, let me do this. We've got our moss agate from Oregon, and we will put the big woo on that one. Boom, baby. That's for you. And basically, when you win an auction, you will see that on the sales page, and you'll know, like, oh, that looks exactly like my parcel. I'll take a screenshot and I'll stick it right up there for you, so you know exactly where to go to get your deliciousness. Sweet jingle, I know, Tomcat, all the cool kids, right? And congratulations goes to Ma. And what's really super sweet about that is that uh, uh, we got the auctions, of course, started, but you know that we get to see these stones again because Melissa's going to make some beautiful things, and so I can't wait to be able to, like, I get a little attached to the stones. I don't know who wouldn't, right? And so I'm so happy. Like, I know that these all go to absolutely fabulous homes, but we get to see, I think we're going to get to see some of this again. So thank you, thank you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You got that right. And everybody is going down doing the the congrats. And this is so sweet. I absolutely love this. Kindness is so awesome. Can you slide a few of those into Ryan's box, please? Like half of them. You bet your bottom I will do that. Okay, I'm writing a quick little note, and then we're going to get on to, I think we'll go to some of the Gemfield Chalcedony next. I'm chomping at the bit to do that. I am so in love with this stuff. Rat meow, rat meow. Okay, so and Ryan, and I'll go ahead and pop that right there. Okay, awesome. Thank you for your patience, everybody. We are gonna go ahead and go on to some Gemfield. All right, this one, I'm keeping the cab, you guys, but that is quite the healthy platter without the cab. But I wanted to show you the cab because I have the mother stone for this cab, and so I wanted to give you an example of what it is. What it is, cats. Look at that. And this is washing out a bit. That color that is, like, I think the farther away, the better I get, actually. This is lavender in here, and that's a lavender swash right there. And I absolutely, this is wild. And there is a druzy vug in there too. So I wonder, I think that this might be a little on the tall side for putting underneath the microscope the way that is set up, but I think you guys can see, if I move it around a little bit, that is a sweet little druzy bug. So, I mean, even this one missed out, but you can see that this material takes a fabulous, fabulous polish. And so this is from Gemfield in Nevada. And we did go there and mine some stuff. And this guy here is also from that stone. And you guys have probably seen this guy before. And this is one of the rings that we have as far as a jewelry item goes. We did not get to the rings last week. And so this is a like solid cab. That's how fat the cab is. And it is textured with the hydrangea blossom all the way around, 2-into-1 band, which you guys know how much I love. And that is a fabulous, fabulous. And this guy is actually, I'd call it like 8 1/4, almost 8 1/2. But with the bigger band styles, it's nice to have a little bit of extra. And so if you usually wear an 8, then this would probably fit you well, just because it's a bigger ring band. And so one more thing. Of course, it is two-sided. You can wear it that way, or you can wear it this way. And so I love when, your rings can go whichever direction you want it to, kind of mood oriented. Thank you. Everybody's saying how fantastic they love the ring. And this guy, let me bend over here for a second. The ring, silver ore, graveyard point plume, bullseye chalcedony. Okay, and so this is fine silver, big fabulous statement in 8 1/4, fits like an 8, and it is 75 for you to know today. And so just if you end up throwing up the I know you don't have any of that yet, do you? I think you have some of the Gemfield, but I don't think you have any from that particular stone. This is kind of the it for that stone. And Femme Mechanique is in the house. Good to see you. Very, very cool. And so what we've got here, I'm going to write it here. This is Gemfield Chalcedony. All right. And this is a mixed lot. And so we have the end of where I did get that beautiful cabochon, and the other cabochon sold, and it's like in the mail and on its way to its new owner. You guys got to see it last week. We've got some pretty neat maroon color, like I would say it's in between the purple and it's got a little bit more orange to it than our true purple material. Let me get this guy wet. And so you can see little like, and so this little set right here actually, is this the ring on the website? Yes, it is. I think that one's on the website. I think I have one more that's on the website, and then everybody else isn't on the website yet. And so these guys, oh, it's so pale. This is a yellowing light. And so these guys are of that ilk that does the those teeny weeny dendrites. And I would say that down here it looked more accurate in color, and so kind of like a mauvey purpley brick color. As an artist, like you'd think I would have a little bit more control over what I called that. But if I was mixing this color artistically, then I would probably take a phthalo blue and like a alizarin crimson and mix it together, and that's how I would mix that color. So if you speak paint, then you know accurately what color that is. That's the best I can do. And let me get these two. This is like super duper fun. I was like cutting kind of some potential earring pairs, and so these ones are really, really neat. There's teeny weeny, like it's kind of like the dendrite purple material, which I do have a lot of that. I mean, a lot, not a lot, like a lot coming up of some of that. And then it's got like this landscapey sky that's like, a dust storm going on. And so there are your little slablets, a little earring pair. So there's that. And then I showed you guys that already with the matching guy. Here's just like a chonklet. And so if you're a tumbler, then here's a fun chonklet for you to play with. It's the super duper red, the super duper yellow, and some white. And so that's kind of like a fun thing. And then you can see that if you wanted to do some slablets of your own, that there's some variation going on in there, or you could tumble, or you could keep that as kind of like a little specimen. This is an example of what some of that yellow and white stuff will do. Melissa actually got a parcel that has a fair amount of this yellow and red and white stuff. This is called the bullseye chalcedony, and that's kind of like an odd chonklet as well. I think I was evening up from, yeah, that looks like a cleave. And so kind of an end piece. Smooth on the one side. We have another chonklet here, some more of the bullseye. So again, if you're tumbling or looking for some cool little specimens of the Nevada Gemfield material, then this is your gem. And then we have a little slablet set. Let me get these guys a little bit wet. Oh, thank you for posting the link to the Chalcedony ring. Now, if you were to claim it, then either you can go buy it straight off of the website. If it's I think it's actually cheaper now through my mouth than it is on the website. Maybe I should go check that. But yeah, it's supposed to be 75. If you buy something and it's over 50, then you can use the promo code FREE, FREE, in all capital letters, and you get free shipping. And so at the very least, if you're going directly to purchase that right now, then you can do that. Otherwise, you can contact me via the email. And let me get that down. And there's the email. And then we'll go ahead and put together your special. I'm making special sales suites for you, like SUITE instead of SWEET. But yeah, you just go to the website and you'd see, oh, it's for me, Ma, or it's for me, Ryan, and you get your own little sales suite, and you can choose which method of payment you want to use, and that way everybody is super happy. We've got a very, very secure payment system through the website. And so I like to use that. And so here's both sides of these little slablets, some gloriously, fun, sunny colors, oranges and reds and white, and just a tinge of green and some pink and some, did I say yellow? Yeah, gold and yellow. And so super fun. And so this is kind of like a sampler platter of the Gemfield Chalcedony. And so you got a little bit of everything, some purple, some red, some lavender, some white, and all of the hot colors. And so this is going to, yeah, it's 20 more on the website. And so for sure, do me a claim as far as the bullseye chalcedony ring from Gemfield in sterling silver. It's 75 according to me this evening. And so, and again, that was this guy here that matches the material in that parcel that is below. So you get a little bit of that as well. Okay, so we are looking. I got it wet. Happily, it's rice paper. Nobody's going to get upset about that. And so we're going to bring the time back up here, and we'll start the bidding off at 5 when I say start. Come back here. Here we go. There we are. We have the timer set at 2 minutes, and Karen approaches the putt shot, and she is trying for an bogey. Okay, start. I'm spelling it. Wait. Okay, and ready, set, and 5 to start this guy. What are you voting for, Sonia? I don't know. That ring is amazing. Thank you so much. That is a super fun one. And yeah, the texture around the ring band is an absolute hoot. Some of the hydrangea. And so, in theory, you have 2 earring pairs here if you wanted to do some of the polishing. If you want some cool specimens, you have some pretty neat lumps to deal with, or you could make some more slablets. There's plenty enough for that. And let me bring in for reference, here's my jeweler's loop. And so you can see kind of the size of these things. And then you've got like the slablet set of 4. And so you definitely could get into, whatever kind of stuff you wanted. We have 1 minute on the clock, and we started with everybody coming in at 5, and we have Soul Adventurist at 12. We have Sonia at 13, Ma at 14, Sonia at 15, Ma at 16, Soul Adventurist at 20, Sonia at 18, Sonia at 22. We have 42 seconds on the clock, and Sonia at 22. That is some hotness, you guys. And so yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all do with that bounty of goodness. That is going to be super duper exciting. And we've got some popcorn in the picture. We're coming up on the end here. Oh, back to the chat. Here I am trying to type in the wrong place. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it looks like we have Sonia has it. Okay, I do that every time. Congratulations, Sonia. All right. Oh, and Daniel, just a tiny bit on the late side. Shoes. I'm so sorry that you missed that one. Sonia gets it for 22. Good luck on the next one. We do have another one. We have 2 more for the Gemfield Chalcedony. And so this one goes to Sonia. And there it is in all of its sort of semi-wet glory. Congratulations. And thank you for the support. Like I said, this is going directly to subsidizing some bit of trip, guys. And of course, everything else goes to running the channel, like the StreamYard platform. Oh, I think I lied. I think I have a little bit more Gemfield than that. But let's go ahead and swing into another whole genre of stuff. That is a beautiful package, right, Amber? Congratulations so much. That is fantastic. It is a bummer lag, Daniel. Right now, I would say everybody refresh your devices and to make sure that we are all on the same time period. So while we're doing that, we'll do a little of this. And Stein turns to you. Stay well hydrated, everyone, throughout this fabulous experience that we're all going through. Yeah, and I hope that everybody's feeling okay. And do mention that the Tiger Eye is reminding me of something. And so the thing that I brought up earlier, and I hope I didn't hurt any feelings about participating in our giveaways. If you already have a box, then and you're international and you're paying that shipping already, then by all means partake. It's just that I can only like foot a few of those each time, because the shipping is really different. Like, so I do want to clarify the way that we ship. Maybe that was what you were going to remind me of. We ship, if it fits, it ships. The small package, if you get a bigger package, it's on me. If you buy something for over $50, it's on me. The shipping is. And then before that, it's the $10 and it's on the website. So it'll add it on unless you use a promo code. And then it goes into one of the small flat rate boxes, which is, it's tracked, and we have all of that feedback via the website. And so once you get into the website, then we get to follow the tracking, and you know when it ships and all the fun. And so I hope that was maybe what we were thinking of there. It looks like somebody's in the house. Oh, cheers, Tish. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, welcome. And so I was just explaining the way that the auction works. And so the shipping for your parcel is going to be on top of your auction price, $10, unless you go over 50. And then by all means, it's on me, and I don't mind. And then if it's international, then you might want to check your rates. To Canada, I know it's 30, and it's already on the website. So if you're in Canada and you want to purchase something, then you can go ahead and purchase it. And the Canadian shipping is already on there. And so I'm good with that. And then for the other places, I'm not entirely sure of all the different rates. And so, we just go ahead and converse over email, but just know that I'm not picking up the shipping internationally. And then if you're in the States, over $50, and I will pick up your shipping for you. Shoo. And so, oh, you're so sweet. Stellar quality of your jewelry doesn't show until you put it on. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that Julie La Femme Mécanique, who I got to give a shout out to, go check out her channel, go check out her jewelry. Fabulous, fabulous, beautiful jewelry that she makes. And we all commiserate that the pieces never look as good when you're looking over the interwebs and through web cameras than when you get to put your fun piece on. And so I really appreciate those of you who have been return customers. I love you, Tiger Eye. And all y'all that do. You get it out, and it's hopefully a fabulous, wonderful surprise because it exceeds expectation. It's hard to get it presented in such a way that it gives it enough of its own due respect. And then also know that if you get jewelry from me, I'll make sure that it's packed safely, but I don't like to use regular shipping containers and stuff like that. And so I usually end up making them. And so like the rings come on a wonderful kind of stuffed little finger of batik fabric, and then you get a pouch, a reusable pouch. So all of this stuff is like reusable jewelry container stuff that you can take on your little trips, especially if you rock hound and stuff like that. And so know that when you get a jewelry item from me, that it'll come like in a little pouch and all the fun. And so there is that. Yeah, Julie's awesome. I agree 110%. Okay, so let's get the next one up here. I love this so much. And you guys actually might recognize some of this material. We'll have a look here first. Some of y'all know like right away, okay, we've got Thunder Egg material from at Richardson's Rock Ranch. And so I'll go ahead and jot that down. And this is special stuff. And I'm about to tell you why. Okay, this is super, super, super special for two reasons. We did mine this, and you can't mine at Richardson's anymore. They go in and they get it for you. And so you have to buy it from their lots. And we've got some of this right here, beautiful druzy pocket. If you work stone, then you can probably isolate that and get a super duper cool thing out of that. We have this right here, which is some of the mother egg to what lies below. We have another piece of, oh my gosh, I almost like pay attention. We have this one right here, which is another fabulous druzy pocket. And so you could actually like slab going this way and get several cuts with a beautiful druzy top. You can see the tubes coming up in those circular forms there. And so you have some really, really neat tubes and crystal bugs in that one. So these are workable or some fun little specimens for you. Move that off of there. Here is one of your slabs. You can see my lovely slab lines. That was the big saw, Megalodon, the 20 incher was doing this one. And you can see that there's a fabulous druzy vug there for you. And so those are all yours, but this is actually yours as well. And so I'm including in this parcel the cabochon. And this cabochon is a cousin to a superstar. And so first we'll look at this guy here. And so you saw those tube circles. Those tube circles are replayed here in those guys there. And you see some nice red and some of like a little bit of the rhyolite down there. And unfinished on the back, you can see my dot wax a little bit there, and then completely finished on the front. And this guy, you bring that up. I keep on like wanting to get my fingerprints off of there. You can see there's like a double bug. There's the big ka-chunk there, and then there's a little baby down there. Okay, so there's that guy. Super fun little freestyle cabochon. And that comes with it. This does not come with it. Where did I put it? Okay, with all that buildup, oh, here we go. And some of you guys might recognize this little number from a certain Makers Challenge this year. And so this was my Makers Challenge, and that centerpiece is from that stone. And so I cut a few slabs and I selected which, and this was like the next runner up. Like I was going to put that one in there, and I decided on that one because I liked the little guy that's hanging out in there. It looks like a little swimming creature going through the coral reef. And then this one's got coral, and then a sunstone in a that is a round cut, Portuguese round. And then this little guy down here is a Schiller one. So we have like, the coral reef. Actually, Melissa has the runner up to this one. So I tested some of what I wanted to do on Melissa's piece. And then here is this guy, and this is its little cousin. So there we have that pendant though, right? I know I never ended up putting that on the website because I can't imagine it leaving. And so at this time, it is not for sale yet. Oh, Rocky Mountain Bears in the house, and Mondo Righteous, thank you so much. And that was such a fun project to put together. And so I've been sitting on the rocks, like not literally, because that would be painful, but I was sitting on that thunder egg, just in case I wanted to make a sister or something like that. But I think that I'm trying to get stuff cleaned out. And so I think I should move along and share some of that fabulousness with you guys. And so, looking back at this guy, let me get it wet. You could, whoa, I just threw it. Where'd it go? Technical difficulties. Okay. Let's get this little out of the way so I don't get everything wet. But there it is. That is the slab that you'd be getting. It's a bit more yellow because for some reason this is like definitely washing yellow. And before, like I can't get it to go blue enough. It's just the way of this particular part of my room, I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out one of these days. And I forgot that I had my light bar. That would have been good for the moss agate, but there's a look at it being backlit. Oh, hello. It's on motions. There we go. And so that's that. And so you can see that's, just a whole bunch of fun going on in there. Fun stone to work with if you do so desire. Some beautiful tube agate. And this particular, both of these guys that you'd be getting in this auction come from the Pride bed. And we did mine those ourselves. So I do know this for sure. And it's pretty precious stuff to me because we can't go back there ever again. Unless they change hands, nobody gets back there. You can buy eggs out of there, but you can't go mine them yourself. And so this is some kind of special stuff to me. And hold on. Is that the pendant that the coral snapped on you? Yes. When I was putting it together. Yeah, there's a Maker's Challenge video with that pendant being made in it. And boy, that was like, woof. But yep, found another piece of coral and you guys got to see. And let's see. I'm just making sure I'm not missing out on anything before we start this auction. Mike is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Good night also. Apparently you were coming and going. Bob's Rocks is in the house. Good to see you. Oh, and it seems like Sonia is saying might get better. So I hope that you are not sick. Those tubular bells is a classic. Oh, okay. um, I'm wondering if we're talking about the thing I was playing, like the bell for thanking you guys, or if we're talking about those tubulars in the moss, or rather the thunder egg. But it's good stuff. Yeah, that moment gave me a heart attack too, Spot. Oh, that was tough. That was so tough. Okay, because we always have like this time crunch when it comes to the Makers Challenge as well. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna get this thing started. You guys can start bidding at Resort Dog. Hello, you guys can start bidding at 5. I'll get you started here in a second. I'll start the clock on the screen and the one in the chat. This auction will start at 5 and wait for it. Go. um, an album, an old song. Okay, excellent. And ding, fries are done for Ken. That sounds awesome. Awesome. Uh, and is singing some kind of song. That's interesting. And making Melissa hungry. I agree. Oh my gosh. Soul Adventurous is going for 30 on that. My goodness. Thank you, Cheryl. That's going to be some wonderful mining fundage going on there. Melissa comes in at 5. Excellent. And also the never mind then. And let's see, brings back sweet memories of my boys when they were little. Oh, that's sweet, Lesby Rockin'. Very, very cool. And yeah, Soul did come in hot. I think that, yeah, boom, boom, Cheryl. I would agree with that. A mic drop. Yeah, yeah. Somebody wants this particular parcel. Those, yeah, all of it is so much fun. I usually sit on the ones with the druzy. And again, not literally, but because I love cabbing those up on account that they have that live edge at the top, just like the one that landed in my Makers Challenge. And so I do hope that you enjoy those beautiful guys. That is going to be super fantastic. And thank you. A fantastic piece of art. I really appreciate that, Soul. You guys do know that you're not I'm not auctioning this guy. That doesn't come with the parcel, right? I'm just showing you that was the sister of that guy. Now, if you need to come off of your hot 30 Soul because you might have misunderstood that, then I do understand. Otherwise, it's just for the parcel. I probably should have made that abundantly clear. We have 10. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and stop right there. And I forgot to get the stop in the chat because I pressed the wrong button. And John is in the house. Good to see you. Oh, 30 minutes to play. Awesome. And so I'm going to ask Cheryl really quick. Cheryl, did you know that you're not getting the pendant along with that bid? It's just the stuff that's here. You get the cab and all this stuff, because I would feel terrible if you thought you were getting the pendant as well. I wanted to just show you guys what the cousin of that cabochon was. But this is what you can do. This is what you can do with the cab that you have if you want. And so yeah, congratulations to Cheryl on that. And John is sliding in the middle of our little auctions here. So Soul, are we good? LOL, no, I didn't, but thanks. I'll take it for 30. Oh, did you think that you were getting the cat, rather, I'm sorry, the piece of jewelry as well, Soul? Because if there was a confusion there, then I can just start this auction over again, because I would hate for somebody to buy a lot and think that they were getting the grand piece of jewelry in with that auction. I was just showing you what the cousin to this one was. That is the lot right there. And so I am absolutely happy if you want to back the truck up on that, my dear darling Cheryl. I'm going to wait. Yeah, I saw that, Ken. I'm going to wait for Cheryl to chime in on that, because I feel bad, like, that she thought she was like hustling for that piece of jewelry. Um, you have plans for those rocks? Are you absolutely confident? I'll give you a little deal on that parcel. How's that? Boom, baby. Those are for you. And believe me, they were kind of tough to put on the slab tonight. I was having, issues with wanting to keep everything. So these are going to be super duper fun to play with, and I will be in touch with you. So I'm going to put your name on it, and you'll get a screenshot, of course, of this here. So, baby. There we go. Woohoo. Yeah, the sole survivors, actually, of Richardson's ranch stuff. I only have a bit of that material. And then I'm gonna have to be taking stuff out of the bins too. I'll still go there. That place is super extra double rad. It's kind of like the Rock Shed, but our version over here on the West Coast. They've got everything, but you can go and mine those eggs right on the property, and that's what is sad to not be able to do anymore. Okay, excellent. And then I see John's got like some wonderful trivia going on over there, and that's super fun. Okay, and so I did promise that there was going to be some petrified wood in here, so let's do a petrified wood lot next. Cheers to you all. Woohoo! I think that the surf contest is over, and so we don't have to worry about the dogs barking every single time a surfer walks by, and or the air horn for the different heats was going off all day, like, in my head, and so it was pretty exciting. All right, and we said petrified wood. Jawheck needs some. He doesn't have enough petrified wood at all. I'm making room for some more, actually. Um, and you know what? Actually, I have a giveaway, and so let's give away some petrified wood before we do the actual auction, or should we do it the other way around? Let's give it away. Here comes the giveaway. Okay, and director, there we go. So this is a giveaway little parcel of some of our local woods. I have some that is, no, actually, all of this is from Scio, Oregon. And so, except for that guy, and that is some different opalized material. So what we have here are some slab-lettes that have some incredibly good grain pattern. Those would be super duper fun to play with. Those are the ones that look like little slices of Spam here. And so have a look at that. In fact, babies, let's do the microscope. Let's check this out. Whoa. Hey, coming in hot. Avert your eyes for just a moment. It's because I left the auto exposure off. So here's a nice little look at this. So you can see that there's agatization, and you can see some beautiful cellular structure in there. There she blows. And let's move around a little bit. Those ribbons of agate going through, and then we have the rest of it is permineralized. And I believe, like, um, don't shoot the messenger if I'm wrong about this, but when you see all of those cells going on up and down in a single file like that, I do believe it means it's a conifer. Um, and so we have like a pretty cool woven knit sweater there. I love those patterns. And so let's see about, okay, that's that. We can get just a little bit closer so you can see the cellular pattern on that. Got a little bit richer, got a little bit darker because I don't have the auto expose on there. There's that. And some super neat stuff, and I absolutely love the squiggles. So that's what's going on in there. Screenshot, so pretty. Actually, let me do that. Snap it and back to the camera. I promised you we were going to do some microzoning. So I'm going to come back out, and you can see like those cracks are filled in. How cool. We need the auto exposure on some more, but they're really squirrely. The growth lines are really, really squirrely on this one. So see how you got those cool waves going on? How much fun is that? And so let's pull that out again, snap it. Boom, baby. So if you wanted them for just to look at, fun, you could work these, super fun. Let me bring that down. We'll go back to this. And so this is a giveaway. So we have those slab-lettes. There's one on the microscope still. Those guys. So we have dark wood, and then we have these guys over here. Again, these are permineralized, but they remind me of butterfly wings. And so they are totally agatized. And so we have permineralized, petrified, and then we have some that, like, the two other groups are definitely agatized, and then this last guy is opalized. And so I thought I would, and that is actually finished all the way around. And so that would be fun for somebody to play with. This is a giveaway. Everybody who is in the continental United States can play. If you want to pay shipping, you can play from wherever. And that is okay too. And so my camera just decided to close. I think it's because it got hot. And so that's a good thing because we're just on that giveaway anyway, and we'll give it a little break and then we'll bring that back up. And so I have the timer. I'll bring it around so that we can look at it together. And let me get a start ready. So that's for that whole thing. I did cab that myself. It's opal wood, and then the agatized wood and the petrified wood. So you've got like a very nice wood sampler there. And it keeping me honest. Okay, so ready, start. And what we're doing here is we are choosing a number from 1 to 10. Yes, and so go for it. Here I'm on like not 1 to 10, 1 to 100, and I'm on auction mode, and we are we're giving this away. Number between 1 and 100, and that'll do her. I got that right here, and perfect. False. Is it true or false? Yeah, I should have brought the ice pack like Theo and Alexis know what to do under these circumstances. I remembered to plug it in. I thought that was going to be the problem, and it wasn't. Pretty funny. Mm. All right. And so we've got some Ryan wants to yeah, like 10,000 because you need more petrified wood like a hole in your head. Um okay, so everybody's getting their guesses in. And I'll give you about 30 more seconds. If you see any overlaps, folks, especially mods, try to steer folks to guess again between 1 and 100. Like Karen forgot she was doing a giveaway and started like the auction sequence, the detonation sequence. I better hydrate a little. Oh yeah, it really, really makes you appreciate like the tight ship that Mr. Kyle runs. Just gotta see if I won, but I'm gonna make her redraw if it's me. Aw, resort dog. Do you have enough petrified wood in your life too? These are some neat slabs, though. I really think I love petrified wood. You guys know that when I get my keister off of this chair, I need to start my petrified woods project with my dad, making the thin sections with the faceting machine, and then throwing those underneath the microscope and doing the identification. And so I'm trying to get some of the identification from like just by eye. And when you see all those cells stacked upon each other in a single row, I'm pretty sure that means it's a conifer. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've been doing my studying too. All right, and so that's probably good. And so I'm gonna put stop here for the numbers, and the number in which that you guessed and won at would be number 14. And so, do we have a number 14 in the house? And I do see a 13. The grass shrimp guessed at 13. And so, if we don't have a 15, then the grass shrimp won. And I'm scrolling back, and it looks like that that is everybody. I think the next closest guess was 17 or 16. 16. Same for a redraw. Because everybody wants me to do that. Yeah, yeah. And so congratulations, the grass shrimp. You did win that beautiful petrified wood parcel with an opalized wood cabochon. And so what I'd like to do now is I'm taking that opalized wood cabochon. I'm going to buy some time for the phone. And let's see, I wonder if we have too many lights to get this to work well. Let's do it anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to bring this guy back up. And hello. It's going to, oh, it does have a light on it. Shazam. There we go. And that one, I'm going to kill all the lights. Almost there. Just turn that away. All right. And exposure box, do your thing. Okay, so the opal in there is shining very brightly from where I'm sitting. And so we're going to go ahead and pan in, and we're going to have a look at what it's catching. So some of the cellular structure decided to opalize and others didn't. And so that stuff that we're getting that's very white is our cellular structure that's picking up on the UV. And there we go. It's like the fingerprint of the wood. How cool is that? Get right in there on those cells. And this has like some fairly large grain to it, so I'm going to go ahead and let go of that. Move it. There we go. Okay, and now we can move our subject. So let's see what's interesting on this guy. What's going on over there? This is the cabochon that y'all just won. And it is pretty excited by the UV. And all of these little pockets of opal are glowing. And what's neat about this is that the cells, like, they opalized. Look at that. That one would be really cool to dive all the way down into some high magnification with. That would be so cool. And then so we have a little piece of lint there, so that's what size we're at. We're about at I think we're just creeping up on 40x right now. See if we can get a little bit closer. Yeah, there's 40x for you. So some pretty purple wood if you've got a UV light. And it's like some of the cells and then the xylem, like the up and down structure for the wood, decided to opalize, and then the rest of it like agatized, or is not an opal that decides to be UV reactive. But that is pretty fascinating. And so I'm going to go ahead and pan us back out. And this is one of those times where I wish you guys could see what I see, because this stone is really, let me bring that into better focus. Like those wispy hairs that you're seeing, that is really bright here. Like just this diaphanous hair. I'm going to go in again because this is kind of super cool. I stated all by myself, like, you guys do like the MicrOzone, right? So I told you it was going to be an amalgam. Let's look at that a little bit closer. Yeah, it's wild. It's like there's ghosts that are floating through this wood. Yeah, that's actually representing that pretty well. I'll get rid of the exposure box. Hold on just a moment. And I'm gonna take a shot of that because that's just beautiful. It reminds me a bit of the Aurora Borealis. I absolutely have such a thing for wood grains. They're cool. Okay. Stop hating wood grains. All right. And awesome. Yeah, everybody is very happy for you. I'm so glad that you won this. This is beautiful wood. And let's get this back. Take that down for now. Hey, it's starting to get nice and dark in here, actually. So we can run the microscope in the black light, or rather the UV light. So if there's other stuff that I forget to put underneath there that you might think that you want to see, I wonder if the other stuff was reactive. The first stuff that I put up there. Let's see. It's kind of fancy too. we'll take a really quick look at that. The phone is cooling down. We'll be ready for our next auction. So check that out. And remember, I was talking about the way that the cellular structure was. Oop, going the wrong way. So we can see that. It always reminds me of a loose knit sweater. Let's go into an area where we see it better. Wild. Let's get a little closer, shall we? Wow, is that as close as we can go? I guess I started way zoomed in. There's those cells. Very pretty. They are glowing. They're glowing very nicely. Let me go out. See, that's how much they're glowing. Oh, let's get the exposure bar back. And so let's do that. And compensate and get that back into it. There. So see all those little structures. My gosh. So this is some pretty like hot stuff too. If you've got a UV, my friend, congratulations on winning this. And you've got some pretty woods just from the naked eye, and then also for you to look at under the UV if you've got that. And so going back up, want to make that note. The grass shrimp. So, grass shrimp, make sure to use the email that is down there. Let me bring myself back on here. Da-da-da. So use the email right there and send me your info so that I can make your package and send it out to you. Nothing else is required there. And so congratulations once again. And let's see. We have several more auction lots that we can do. Let me get the camera going again, and while we do that, we can look at what would be fun to look at under the microscope. Maybe some of the moss agate would be cool. Do that. Get you guys set up, and then we can carry on with the auction because phone feels cool. I just need to get it back talking to the live stream. It needs to be invited back. All right, so let's bring this guy back up. A little more MicrOzone action. And where are you? Okay, so that's what we're seeing. Oh man, just like super thoroughly dendritic. I'm gonna get this bad boy a little wet because I think it'll look even better. And then maybe put on some music for you guys to look at that. Oh yeah, holy cow. Look at that. That exceeds expectations by a far amount. And so let me bring the banner down so that y'all don't have to look at that. And wow, that is so cool. Very, kind of yellow ochre dendrites going on. Oh, I knew this was going to be a bit of a distraction for me, not for you. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to take the exposure bar away so that you guys can enjoy that gorgeousness there. And let me do this as well. Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate your guys's all of your kind comments and all your help. Check. Wait, what do I need to check? Check the feed. Okay, Lisa's screaming at me. Check the feed. Unobtainium, shrimp. If you okay, good. What did I miss? Checking the feed. Filter. Yeah, to lose the purple, I do need that for sure. Um, we lost oh, we lost me? Oh, okay, they gave it to Melissa. Okay, excellent, thank you. Yep, she will get there eventually. Karen! It's funny being here all by myself. Look at the chat above. Right. I was in the microzone, you guys. Don't sweat it. It's okay. You know, I'll always get there. It just is an eventuality. Never seen Karen go so long without looking at the chat. It's just so funny now. Yeah. Yeah, she's gone. Free cookies or shrimp gave the wood to right. Okay. Excellent, you guys. Awesome. And yeah, thank you, the grass shrimp, for your kindness. I'll go ahead and make a note of that. I really appreciate that. And like check out what's going on. Our little specimen is drying there. I was trying to buy myself some time so that I could get us set up on the camera again. And so instead, I've got all this stuff. Like I got business to do on the chat, you guys. All right, and so let's go ahead and change our view just a little bit in the microzone because there's something over here that's really neat. Okay, so we've got this like fabulous ochre colored dendrites, these golden grains of dendrites, and then it does turn into green up here. And so, what a cool little slablet this guy is. And this will be part of the next lot that we do. And so I'll leave you right there with that. And I'm going to try to get my phone really quickly taken care of. And I promise this time I will watch the chat so that I don't miss anything. You guys are hilarious. Thank you, Tiger Eye. We love you, she says. Like, I needed that because I do feel a little bad when I miss stuff. I feel a lot bad when I miss stuff, as you guys must know. All right, so going back and getting us all signed up there. And again, like I said, if you won something or if you are getting something, just send me the email to ozone fine or ozone669 at gmail.com. 669 used to be my land address over when I had the gallery, and that is a little tidbit as to why that is the way that it is. Uh, you might think I was just being kind of funny about 669 or something like that, and that was actually the land address on Southwest Bay Boulevard, I believe it was. If I'm remembering correctly, that was a few years ago. Good times were had by all. Get back there. And done. And done. And done. And I think we're ready. And let's see if it's happening. It is happening. It's happening, everyone. Okay. So we're going to get the lighting back. And I will lollygag no further. We'll get to the moss agate little parcel that we have going on here. And you guys are looking at part of it right now in the microzone. But let me get this all parsed correctly. Mad respect for Kyle, I just gotta say. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And that's our parcel. And so what we've got here is a little parcel of moss agate. You guys were looking at this piece just now underneath the microscope. And that was like chock full of some mossy goodness. We'll get this going. Wow, that is dense. That is it being backlit. Whoops, she said, and it's on motion sensitive. There we go. And so really, really dense stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. It's got some definitely polychrome. So it's got some different colors going on. You can see that on this side, mostly the greens, and then you turn it over and you've got mostly the golds on this side. And so that is a lot of color change already in one piece. Beautiful, beautiful mossy greens. And so let's take a look at these guys with some little douse of wetness going on. And there's this one. So again, polychrome. And this one with a little bit of a jagged cut line there for a slablet, but really, really nice kind of ombre from green to the ochre and kind of like almost a reddish. And that is actually kind of reminiscent of the stuff that I did get from, yeah, this is the Kyle stuff from the Kyle pile. And that's got like a lovely little light bug in there. That's the end piece. And we have either a tumbler or you can continue getting some slablets. There's meat on those bones. So there's a little bit more left there. And I didn't have a chance to cab from this particular exact guy. So I took a cab from the one that we were doing. Hey, fly, shoo. We've got these kelp flies and they're not very smart. They love to hang out and are they are quite like slow and dumb. Like if you're not careful, you'll kill one on accident. Okay, and so the last guy here is this cab. You do get the cab with the parcel, and this guy looks like that when it's backlit. And so some lovely polychrome, and that's why I decided to include this guy along, because it's the red and green polychrome that actually Melissa did get the parcel last week that had the beautiful polychrome. And so that is that beautiful polychrome Oregon moss agate parcel. And we'll go ahead and jot that down here really quick. We'll start the bidding at 5 as per tradition. And like I said before, if you've got an open box, then I'll just toss it in. If you don't, then it's $10 for if it fits at ships. If you go over 50, then you don't have to worry about it. If you are international, the shipping is on you, whatever price that is. And there we go. You're welcome to participate in any of the giveaways or the auctions. It's just that the shipping is on you, and so I apologize for that for all of you internationals. But there's only so much that I can put, and I've putted some already. Okay, and so we're gonna put 2 minutes on the timer. The auction starts at 5, like I said. I'll let you know when to start with. The indication with both fingers on both buttons, ready, set, and there we go. Start. And oh, it's cool. You guys are talking about getting an education. Education is very, very good. I'm actually thinking about doing a little bit more myself in the gem realm, getting some certifications so that for like the faceted stuff, I have certs. So you can see how rich and chunky and fabulous this is. Like I said, I must have spent that quarter, but I do have my jeweler's loop here. And so, you know, a loop for your sizing here for this beautiful Oregon moss agate slablet collection. So pretty. And we've got a minute and 10, a minute and 9 on the clock. And we have John at 5:50. We have the grass shrimp at 10. We have Soul Adventurous at 12. We have, yeah, GIA. You got it. How did you know? Ryan is coming in at 13. Must not have enough moss. You need more moss in your life? We've got the grass shrimp at 15. We have Scott Argyle coming in super extra double hot at 33. Good Lord. Thank you. I mean, I want to ring the bell at that already. And that's super cool that it looks like Rufotris is getting some nice offers for getting into some cool programs. That's fantastic. John, I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi, I'm so happy that you're here. I've been like, in the microzone, both underneath the microscope and in my brain. I think I'm still battling something like a that I was fighting before. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop on that. And Jahik was asking, "Do I need more moss?" You might. I don't know. Do you have the Oregon moss? I mean, it's pretty awesome. And yeah, John, you gotta forgive me. I've been fighting something. Lisa can tell you, and so I'm trying to spin all the plates and wear all the hats and all the good stuff. And so it looks like Mr. Scott Argyle did win this fabulous Oregon moss agate parcel. This is so, so, so cool. And the beautiful cabochon to go with it. I mean, look at that ombre of like red into green. It's so, so yummy. All right. And so Scott, yes, congratulations. Let me get the bell. So appreciative. Make sure that I have your email and I will make you on the website your own very own suite where you can go and take care of this parcel, and I will get it out to you post haste. All y'all, if you had open boxes, I'm going to be getting everything. Everything's wrapped already, unless you bought it tonight, and then it'll get wrapped, and stuff is going to be going into the mail on Monday and Tuesday. And so hopefully by the end of the week, you'll have it. And if you got something last week and you closed your box, then you should be getting it on Monday. I think all the stuff that I shipped is either already there or on Monday. Just so you know. All right, everybody, Steinkern. Steinkerns to you. What's in your moose still? All right, that's a lonely stage. We need something here. And so, oh dear, this is so heavy. So we're going to do a parcel of some graveyard point next, and Stein boops and boop kerns as well. And so I wanted to bring up these guys. This belongs to Soul Adventurist. It's so pretty. Her beautiful purple with the hydrangea blossom, fabulous embossing. And so that is hers. So you can't have that. But it was hanging out on the railroad tie waiting to go into her box when it gets closed. But we do have these other guys. One of them you didn't get to see last week. And so we've got this guy here who is some Steen's Mountain Rhyolite and a fabulous amethyst that we did get from Miss Lisa. And so it's been textured. It's got fine silver, sterling silver, and copper. And this is, I would say, a size medium to large. And so it fits me fine when I go ahead and close it. It's got a fairly large amount that you could close around your wrist. And if you're gentle with the openings and the closings, then it won't suffer from that. Sometimes a cuff style will suffer if you bend it too many times. Tried to make this about as bomb proof as possible, and it's got like a fairly large plate, so you're not going to bend away from the findings there. And that guy, ah, all right, I hope that wasn't a rock that belonged to something else. Oh my goodness. And she's looking through her notes. Oh, okay, they're over here. Thank you so much. Yeah, Lisa, it's definitely, the like the purple fabulousness that kind of, is reminiscent of you, my darling. And we could move this all together. It's stealing the show. There we go. Put that down here for a moment. And so that one is the let's see, amethyst, Steens Mountain, agate, rhyolite, fine sterling silver, copper 95 on the website right now. And I don't believe that's, I think it's 115 on the website. And so if you want that, you can either claim here, or if you want to email me. The only problem there is that it would be all time stamped. Like if you want to claim it, then you can. Otherwise, if you email me about this particular special price, then if somebody else claims it ahead of time, then, here on the live stream, then that's going to be the way it goes. And so there's that. Or you can go over there and pay full price, but I would recommend getting the sale price. And if you do the sale price, then you'd want to do it here. And so that is for this beautiful guy right here. These two are sizable. And so with the bracelets that are cuff bracelets that are this config as opposed to that config, I can actually trim. So I could always make it smaller. Like I could just take however much from either side and make it into your side. This is a size medium or large. And so you can see that there's plenty of extra there. Either you can bend it to fit, or you can go ahead and measure your wrist, and we can make sure that the cuff fits you if you're more of a size small or medium. And so this is, I believe this one is 6.5 inches. And so if you take a tape measure and you put it around your wrist, you can kind of get a feel for what your cuff would want to fit like. And this is some of the Graveyard Point plume agate, and that's why I wanted to feature that next, because we're about to sell a parcel or auction. I shouldn't say sell, I should say auction off a parcel of that. And so I absolutely love this material. This guy is copper with sterling silver accents. And so a super duper fun cuff bracelet, everyday plus also statement, as far as just being something that is neutral enough that you could pretty much get away with wearing it with everything. And especially as we're going into the fall colors, then it'll go nicely with all of your fall colors. And so that one's 85 for that guy, Graveyard Point plume agate, that we actually did go mine ourselves. And I made, of course, the cabochon and then the jewelry. So that's some of the farm to table jewelry. And then the last one that we have here. And so I know I love, love, love Graveyard Point plume agate too. And so again, if you wanted to get the better price, you'd want to snatch it up here as opposed to going onto the website. Although it does look like Lisa, or rather, I'm sorry, Melissa did put up the link. And so thank you so much. And John asked me if merch is available yet. And there is a merch zone. And so there, if you go to one of the videos, not the live streams, but go check out a video, and there will be a merch section underneath it. Or if you go onto the channel site itself, then there is a place where you can go check out the merch there. And I have some merch that I need to add to it, but you can get your Steinkern mug or a Steinkern sticker or a Steinkern shirt or a sweatshirt. And most of them are Steinkerns. I think that there's 1 or 2 items that are just the logo of the channel. But I figured people really wanted the Steinkerns. And so, yeah, that merch is over on the YouTube site. So thank you for that question. I really appreciate that, John. This is the latest edition, and this is a Labradorite cuff that has the hydrangea detail embossed all the way around. And I'm trying to find the sweet spot with all of the different, there's part of the rainbows right there, and there's like beefy rainbows through like the center, but like there's the top one, and then there's the bottom one. And so, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm floating up towards the top. It's like catching it from the funny angles, and there we go. And so what's fun about rings and bracelets is that you wear them so that you can, oh, there's some nice rainbowy just going that way. Woo, hadn't noticed that. And so you get to enjoy the star of the gem show when you're wearing bracelets and rings. Those are for you to look at. And so that's kind of oh, there's a good angle there. It's because the light's right over there. It's like smiling at the light. Okay. And so at any rate, they're for you to enjoy, like the rings and the bracelets. And so I always like to do things with the bracelets that are fun to look at. You know, you could, if you're in the line at the bank or something like that, and you're just staring up at that. So at any rate, that is the Labradorite cuff. Looks like I didn't make a card for it yet. And so Graveyard Point Plume Agate, 85. We have the amethyst and Steen's Mountain Rhyolite for 95, and the Labradorite guy right here is going to be 75. And you'd have to email me about that. That's not on the website yet. That's brand spanking new. And so you can either claim it here, or you can claim it. Oh my gosh, I got behind again. Oh, thank you, John. A super sticker. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. So behind. Woo! Thank you very much. I'm so sorry it took me so long. Oh my gosh. Bye, John. Thank you. The best part of waking up is your Karen cup. Cheers, Allison. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's got some wicked good coffee merch there. You got to have a Steinkern cup, right? Yes. Ooh, Labradorite. Exactly. And yeah, cats were demanding attention. Excellent. I don't leave home without a cuff. Me neither, Tiger. I love them so much. Thank you, Melissa. Got the link to the Steinkern goodies. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. You're trying anyway. All right. So at any rate, we have 95, 85, 75. You can either claim it here in the chat, or you can go over to the email address and you can email me. Although if somebody claims it during the live, then they get it because that is in real time, whereas the email, I would check it afterwards. And so just so you know, there's that. If you claim something and I don't see it, keep going. Keep a claiming. You know, everybody can shout at me. You know how this goes. Let's see. Ack, Warden, cough, cough. I mean, my neighbor says, oh, yeah. I'm going backwards a little bit just to make sure that we've got, oh, and Jeff, pardon me. Oh, Steinkerns. Jeff from JMV Rock Hounding is in the house and was talking about some Montana agates. That sounds fabulous. I'm local. Can you pick up? Yes, Scott, you can. Sorry it took me so long to get to that comment. And so, Scott, email me at that email right there. We will talk about a pickup that would be super awesome. Then we don't have to worry about you know, the cost of shipping. And so if you decide on local pickup, like don't purchase yet in the website. yet we'll talk and we'll make sure that you don't have the shipping price on there. And Ma has been slaying it with the official wrench. I agree. Skills as good as John. Yeah, we've got such the talent up in here. I love you guys so much. We got Lisa as a wrench. We've got Ken as a wrench. We have Melissa as a wrench. We have Allison Prairie Girl Rocks as a wrench. We have Jay and V Rock Hounding as a wrench. My gosh, I've got lots of wrenches. I do believe that Rufotrus Rooted Rockhound is also a wrench up in here. We've got some people that have mad skills. And so, yeah, fear not. We're we're killing it up in here. Thank you so much. All of the wrenches. You guys are all very special. I appreciate you. Oh, I needed to drink from this. Huzzah. Okay. So let's take this down. Let's get to our next auction, which I did promise. Oh my gosh, these flies. Sorry, guys. Like I said, kelp flies. If anybody has been to the beach during kelp fly season, it is to laugh. The fact that they land on everything and they fear nothing. They fear nothing, you guys. Oh, you can see me. Hi. Let's get this bad boy back up and we shall do an auction. Okay. I think I have 2 graveyard point parcels. If we get to them, oh my gosh, we're going long. We're going long, people. Here we have Lisa needs her wrench taken away until I get a new phone. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of it. Karen, can you add a sticker to your total? You know, shoot, let me figure out how I can do that. Because you know, it goes through a different site. To order the stickers is through. Let me think about that one. Let me figure out how because it would, yeah. Let me see if I can do that. We got it covered, right? Cynthia Foss is here. Finally got here. Hope everybody is well. Yeah, we're doing some microscopy, so I was missing on you, my girl. And Jay Hick is asking, please don't throw wrenches. Yeah, we'll try not to. So Soul, email me to remind me about that, and let me try to figure that one out. I'm not entirely sure how the mechanics on that one will work. I'm left-handed wrench. I'm sure I could do that. I'm thinking in real time. See how slow this goes. Deleted breast comments. Oh, sweet. Was there some breath that was not okay? They attack if you pick up a rock near a spot. They're chilling. Stupid flies, right? Psycho flies. That is the best. They are psycho flies. I agree with you so much, Rocky. Kelp flies that are the bane of my existence, and they don't last all year. This is the season. And so email me at ozone669@gmail.com if you end up needing something from these auctions. This is a little graveyard point parcel, little special thing that I hatched up. And this is gonna be hard to say goodbye to. But like I said, I was trying to do some cleaning. And so I was trying to use some I'm trying to think of words that fit with what this is about. You know, I had to do some things that hurt. And so we've got some water. Get this going. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the cab. That's the cab, y'all. All right, so we've got some plumes in this little slablet. Some little ghosty plumes if you want to polish that, or if you want to do a tumble. This is actually a cut from when I was doing my Makers Challenge a couple of years ago, that big lamp. So that's actually in my big lamp. There's a little vug right there from the back side. And so again, if you just like it because you like it, or you like it because you want to do some odd cabochons, maybe by hand, that you want to twist around, then these are good choices because that's like a kind of uneven back, but a really, really pretty, let me get this one wet too, little slablet. But it's an odd shape. Was the end cut when I was doing my Maker's Challenge, and so it's been hanging around. Super pretty. And okay, these are the heavy hitters right here, though. This is the like, I mean, the other stuff is good, but this is the good. Um, this came off of uh, the big saw megalodon, and you can see the big plumes and dendrites coming from the bottom towards the bottom of my hand, and then they flow up into kind of an opaque situation up there, bunches and bunches of dendrites, and I believe that there's also some marcasite in there, and then there's the backlit version, so that's wicked good. Now, you could keep this, you could do a face polish on it and keep it as a specimen because it's super nice, or there's enough meat on that you could probably do some slices off of this and get some work done. You can see how big this is in my hand. I don't have Theo hands, but they're not like stupid small. So, this might be either something fun as a specimen or something fun to work with, but there's a lot going on down there with some really fun plumes. And so there's that. Some of what makes that the black and the gray blue color that's going up through the center here, that's like both the dendrites, but also that is a sign for the marcasite as well. And you guys know how much I love the marcasite on this stuff. I am so addicted. Okay. And so over here, this is like really, really hard for me to part with because this is the stuff that I get access to a claim that some of the Regency red used to come off of. And so this is the pink version, getting kind of close to, it's adjacent to what you would call a Regency red. And this is super, super spastic fabulous. And so that's a druzy bug there. You've got druzy right there. You've got marcasite vein here. Actually, John Saucer Hunter, who just left, has a cab off of this rock with some of the marcasite showing like that right there up in the left corner. You see that kind of like little snake right there that's sort of greenish colored. That's metallic. That's all marcasite. And then you've got like all sorts of fantastic pink and white blooms going on in here. Strawberry. I'd say if anything, this is like more like Regency strawberry, but this is a really, really fun piece. Some of the Easter colors of yellow and going into a bit of the gold. So anyways, that's going with ya. And that's a fairly large slablet. I mean, we're getting into slab, but here's the censure here is that we've got this finished cab, and that does have a druzy vug right there. Oh my gosh, you guys. my flies. It's like the surf competition, like made all of the kelp flies like just take flight. So there's a little druzy bug down there too. It's fantastically agate. And then you have like all these fabulous bursts of both yellow. That whole area down there is a druzy bug as well. So it's a tri-vug situation. And then, you've got like strawberry kind of margarita up towards the top with these like fantastic white snaky things. Yeah, there's faces and all kinds of things. No words. I love it. Jeff, it looks like he's going to bed. So pretty. Yeah. And so what's cool about this guy is that it is double-sided. And so if you are a twister, then this guy is ready for you. It's also fairly deep. And so, those of you who have been drilling or rather cutting, to use the sides, you have a fairly deep purchase here on the stone. There's the back side. which is pretty. It's always hard to decide, but because there was like so much, whoa, come on, so much druzy vugginess there. I had to do the druzy side forward because that's insane. So it could be done this way, or it could be set this way. And believe me, I had some things going through my mind that would be very pretty, but I wanna share. I have to share. Oh, you can do this too. So marvelous. Absolutely. I'm gonna say it, you guys. It's stunning. Okay, so Graveyard Point, like this is like a sampler platter from Graveyard Point, of many of the different shades and patterns that you can get from there. Um, because it is a really, really neat, prolific place. And we did mine this stuff on a private claim. And so this is the um, parcel, and it is Graveyard Point from here in Oregon, and it's going to start at 5. Plume agate. Woo! All right, and so we take the banner down. Take the banner. There you go. Graveyard Point agate. Let's get this party started. Like I said, 5. We're going to have 2 minutes on the timer. Let me get back to the comments. Let me get that start button ready over here too, so that we're all sort of in there together. And then it's lapidary tapas. You got it. I love it. Hilarious. Okay, here we go. And you're off. And so great cab to wire wrap. Yeah. So any of the wire wrappers out there, wrappers, or that would look really super cool. What my plan was going to be like a beautiful high bezel that just wrapped it, but then I would leave it really open on the back so that you could get that glow through the back if you wanted to. Not that you're going to be wearing an LED light with it or something like that, but you know what I'm saying. And so that you could really kind of grasp how beefy and wonderful this guy was. And so I was going to just do like a simple kind of bezel set with that guy. Okay, so let's see. Soul opened it at 20. We have Les be rocking at 30. We have Doe from Melissa. We have Soul over there at 33, and Muzz got her popcorn out. And we got a minute to go on the timer, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a little tour again. So yeah, the pink or Regency pink, basically a cabochon. You've got, like, I love that sort of blue marcasite plume. That is the big slab. And then you've got like a couple of small slabs to play with as well that have some of just the other direction that this material goes in. I mean, it's insanity when you, and that's like the stuff that has plume in it. There is agate at Graveyard Point that doesn't even have plume in it, and you're like on a whole nother level of like these glitter bombs of the marcasite that is just through like some like salmon color of just chalcedony and that sort of thing. So we got Lesby rocking at 35. We have Soul Adventurous battling it out at 36. We have 8 seconds on the clock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we got Soul Adventurist, it looks like, with 41 on there. Congratulations, Cheryl, you guys. Oh, Lesby rocking just a teeny weeny bit on the late side. Gosh darn it. Just under the wire, with another really, really nice auction suggestion there. But congratulations, Soul Adventurous. I'm going to go ahead and toss you up here. So like I said, some of you guys already have your open boxes, and so I'll be adding to that, and everybody gets a little something anyway, because that's just the way that it goes. There'll be some kind of little extra or something, because you guys all rock and you guys know that you do. So let's get on to the next one. What's in reach? Okay, we've got another Chalcedony run from over there in the Gemfields. I think this is the second. Oh, I might have a couple. All right. So this guy reminds me very, very much of, again, sort of like strawberry margarita, maybe a little bit hotter than that. It's coming in a little hot. It's got a little more pink than that. This is a little bit yellow, but you've got like this center, and then you have it coming out equidistant from a beautiful center of like kind of a creamy yellow chalcedony. Then it goes out to, this is a more accurate color down here, this like kind of strawberry red, like it's more pink red than just red, and you can kind of see it like return to a better natural color. It's got some brick red up there, but like it kind of goes through this like super cool like mauve red color. And so you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little slablets, a little baby, like if you're into dopping little babies, or that could go in with your tumbler stuff. And then you also have a piece for reference if you like to keep a little specimen. See those dendrites is super cool. And you can see the way that it cleaves, like that conchoidal fracture. We were trying to think of that word not too many days ago. It's pretty fine stuff. I don't have a representative cabochon for this group. Oh my gosh, hello fly. I'm gonna name you. Anybody want to name our fly? He just wants to be in the show so bad. Let's go ahead and do this again. We'll make one more piece wet so that you can kind of get an idea. I mean, not a huge range. It's all super cool as far as like these fantastic, like I said, the yellows, and it goes almost into like a pink, into that white is kind of almost pink tinted. As I move away, you can see a more true color. And then, you know, you've got these great kind of brick colors for the red that it travels from pink through the margarita kind of colors. And then there's the other side of that one. What a festival that looks like a piece of landscape rock, you know, where somebody's like watching the cosmos, or, you know, fireworks or something like that. I mean, this stuff is really super cool. And so we did go to Gemfields, Nevada, and we mined this ourselves. I'm going to start the auction at 5, and Gemfield, Nevada. Remember, I had my like my rattlesnake experience trying to find this stuff for you guys. I'm sorry that I don't have a cab for this particular parcel, so I just added more slablets so that you guys would have plenty of fun. Actually, this guy looks like it gets pretty deep colored too, and so you've got some, you know, that like flows into some of the lighter colors, and you have some that flows into the darker. But you guys have seen, like as I had shown before with this ring, it shines up so bright. So you can see that's, you know, that's just done on a high-tech flat lap, that level of shine. And so believe me, it's like, it's super fun to do the lapidary on, because it's just very, very rewarding. Thank you so much, Ken, for hanging out. I really appreciate you for being. Karen, look up. Oh dear, it happened again. And send the cab to Les Be Rockin'. Okay, so the cab from her parcel that I just got her goes to Les. Okay. And so that's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much. Oh wow, what a brutal battle. Congrats. Yep. Okay. Fabulous. Give cab to Les. I got it. Give her a minute. Thank you, Cheryl. You guys are the best. Everyone yell. And so just to be clear, Just to be clear, we were talking about that beautiful Graveyard Point cabochon, right? Just checking. And we'll move on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch this over again and review. So we've got the Gemfield from Nevada. This parcel is going to start at 5. And LOL. Okay, thanks, y'all. We can stop yelling. You guys are the very best. And thank you so much. And I don't know, did I say hi to you, Jennifer? I hope so. Very hard to do both. It is, right? Tomcat has some commiseration here for sure. Cheryl, let me know if that cabochon was in fact that Graveyard Point, that fabulous, fabulous, beautiful Graveyard Point that is going to Les be rocking. It's the Muscovite. the Mustovite. Okay, so we've got this is about to blast off. Gemfield's parcel, putting 2 minutes on the timer. Starting bid is $5. Yes, Karen. Okay, excellent. And oh, I got to put the start in that as well. Okay, here we go. And you are off to the races. Boop, boop. There. I think my the calluses on my fingers from playing ukulele too much, like, it makes it hard to activate the touch screen, which is kind of funny. Musket ovite, yeah. And we have Solar Adventurers for 5 over here for the Gemfield parcel. And let's take another look around, and I will make one of the darker pieces wet for you so that you can kind of see what that's talking about. That's a nice little kind of end piece that you can put in your tumbler. And I believe this is also, yeah, an end guy. And so those ends were a little bit darker. And then the other pieces like went to lighter material, like that guy over there. We'll get it wet though. And we have John McFarlane, welcome in. It's good to see you at 10. And we have Jennifer at 10. And we have Sonia at 11. Musca is a genus of flies. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know that much about flies, I'll admit. And so you can see this is kind of like towards the brick red. And I love that there's this splash of white that is showing us that, you know, it is like contrasty. And what I like about the color in some of the Gemfield looks like batik fabric. And I'm going to explain to you why it looks like batik fabric here in a second, because there's actually some science involved and I forget the term for it, but maybe somebody smart out there will remember what that term is. And that's an accurate color down there, more so when I was holding it. And we've got 18 on the clock, and we have 17 for Ryan. And 10 seconds. Sonia wants 18. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. Jenny Stone thinks it's such a beautiful stone. Tomcat Josh is feeling like he's at home because that is his ringtone as well. And we have Ryan winning that bad boy at 22. So congratulations, Ryan. Let me put that on yours. Ryan gets this beautiful, beautiful parcel. And that is some good. That's some like thick, rich, fun, Gemfieldy goodness for sure. Congratulations, Ryan, on that. And I'm going to put you over there. And wow, good, having such a cool night as far as scores go. And I told you that I'd have a lot. Whoa, oh my gosh, I almost dumped a lot of petrified wood, you guys. All right, this is another one where I have an example. This is an auction lot, but the big shiny isn't part of it, but this little shiny is. And so I'm going to take you for a tour on what we have here. We have, I did a video on this. It is like seriously butterfly wing, gorgeous petrified wood. And I did the angle grinder on the one on in my right hand, and this is the end of the piece. And so I'm going to go ahead and somebody's getting this. And so you can go ahead and do a slablet of your own if you want to do another one of these gorgeous butterfly wings. I'm not keeping this one, but I did want to show you what it looks like when it is polished. And so that's, you know, a fairly large lump. You definitely at least have a couple more cuts on that one, at least that would be, you know, similar to this guy here. And this is the way it shines up. And actually, you're seeing the backlighting happen. So what did I do with my light bar, you guys? Light bar. Oh, okay. Whoop. And if you have, there you go. Very, very, very agatized stuff. And so if you haven't already and you have won a if you have won an auction or if you want a piece, then hit the email. Let me bring that back up and make sure that I have your information. Here we go. There's the email, and I will send you to your own private, well, not totally private. It'll be in the store, the link on the website where you can go ahead and purchase your auction or any of the purchases that you'd like to make from the website with the amended prices. I can go ahead and do that for you. So you guys remember this from the giveaway? Well, here's the rest of that slab. And this is all stuff from Scio, Oregon, off of private land. And it is fabulous. And so too is this. This is very, very agatized. So the other stuff is pretty petrified, this stuff here, although it has agate ribbons, like that whole tracer right there is an agate ribbon. And you saw how nice the cellular structure is. And then we've got some more butterfly wings. These are little ones. They're little butterscotch butterfly wings. Oh my gosh, where did I put that light bar again? Oh, here we go. And so, you know, you could make a pair out of those. You could actually make wings out of those, or you could, you know, cut them into whatever kind of cab you would like. But very, very agatized. The stuff works like butter. Some of the petrified woods can be a little persnickety. And they end up feeling like you're not only just working wood, but you're also working an agate or whatever. And so it's kind of interesting. Get that back. And so the cab that you score with this is actually part petrified wood, part limb cast. And so you can see the petrified wood that was suspended in the agate, and it is done all the way around, and it's got some neat, like, kind of little reds going on in there. And so this is another one that if you wanted to create into one of your own twister creations, or if you want to keep it as a specimen, so you know it's a nice pocket stone size, and it is part petrified wood, part limb cast. And so all of it, the local to the Willamette Valley material that we did get off of private land. And so I love how that just, again, it looks like a sashimi tray or something like that. Ken got me thinking about that. Looks like there's a turtle in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Turtle Montana. Thank you for coming. And I'm just making sure that I didn't miss some stuff. People are covering their eyes, and we've got games going into overtime, and so are we. So let us go ahead and get this party started. This lot of petrified wood starts at $5, and local Oregon petrified woods. A nice little sampler If you do not have any, this would definitely get you deep into kind of what Oregon has to offer. I especially, that stuff is incredible. This stuff is all super incredible too. I haven't had as much time to have fun with this, but I cut some extra, so there's some for me to play with too, and I love how tight grained and swirly these guys are. So that's going to be really, really neat to polish up, or you can toss those into the tumbler. And then again, same with those two guys, some really, really nice slablets to play with, and that's like some serious agate. And we've got Jahik in for 5 because you just can't have enough petrified wood. Soul is in for 5 as well. We have Soul in for 6. We have Sonia in for 10. We've got Ryan in for 11. We've got Sonia back firing back at 12. We've got Jennifer joining in with 12 as well. We have Sonia firing back hard at 13. We have 45 seconds on the clock. Yes, it's definitely okay. So do we say charcuterie? I always see that word and I get a little nervous. You don't want to say it wrong. Charcuterie. And we have Ryan in for 14. We have Sonia in for 15. It's a battle. Ryan in for 16. They're going fisticuffs left and right. In the blue corner, we have Sonia. In the red corner, we have Ryan. And they are going at it back and forth. We have Sonia for 18. We have 13 seconds on the clock. We have 10. And we have Ryan answering. And 3, 2, 1. It's so tight. It's so close. Oh my gosh. And right in under the wire, we've got Ryan that picked this bad boy up for 24. And let me stop those for going. Wonderful, wonderful score there, Mr. Ryan. And congratulations on that. I'm going to have to look at that box and see if we need to upgrade you to the next size. It would be on me. Thank you so much. That was a nail biter, Jenny. I know, me too. Like, oh, who's gonna get it? Let's see. Can you send me the end cut and one other piece and give the rest to Sonia? That is so sweet. Okay, let me. So sorry, guys. Really quick. We want the end cut and one other piece. What one other piece, Ryan, would you like? That is so sweet. I really, really appreciate that from you. So I'm going to put Sonia on here too while I'm waiting to see from Ryan what he'd like. Sonia, awesome. That is just so nice. And so Ryan, do you want like one of these little guys, or do you want one of the sashimi platter slablets from this material? I know that you want this end cut. This is what you were talking about. Middle of the bottom line. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy right here. And that is gorgeous, gorgeous with some really, really nice waviness and some agatization there. And boy, that is just 100% generosity. I love it. I love it. Putting those guys aside for Miss Sonia. How totally cool. All right, I'm back. So, got just a few more left. You guys are hanging tough. Oh, fantastic. Yes, that was such a cool like blend of here some generosity and also some really, really awesome bidding, you guys. And I really appreciate you all because, like I said, this is all going to some travel funds so that we can go get you guys some more stuff, honestly. And so you guys saw that piece of the on the first giveaway that we did show some of that, Labradorite. And this little guy is on the website, and it's some of that Labradorite. It's got the I don't know, like sunrise or sunset colors. Let me see if I can find it. There it goes. And so it's all of the yellows and the reds, and it's a blonde color, like a fabulously blonde neutral color of stone. And then it is paired with a peach pearl, freshwater pearl, that is in the Baroque style. So also embellished with some lovely sterling and fine silver balls with a fine silver as far as your bezels, pardon me, go. And then the double into one ring band, which is a half round double into one ring band. A nice little statement there. And I had it on here for a reason, and that is to show off that it is a size 9 ring. And so, or it's like 8 3/4, and so it's like right a hedge over 9. And so like that would be any finger basically. I'm trying to. There we go. I told you that your rings and bracelets are for you to look at. And so Labradorite bracelet, Labradorite ring, and quite like it's dainty enough to not be a statement ring, and it's big enough to be a statement ring. And so super fun little flasher on there. And yeah, double band. The it is on the website over there. And then I know I had it marked down: Labradorite pearl ring and fine sterling silver. And I do have it as a size 9. I'd say it's a size 8 3/4 to a 9. And it is 85. And there is that beauty. Super pretty, super flashy, super fun. And you can wear it obviously both ways. You know, this is kind of the one way, and then you can have it be this way, which I kept on kind of visualizing. I think it's because I get to see the flash more often this way. So pretty. Okay, so that was your little ring break. And you know, actually, thank you so much, Jenny. I better really quickly go through the rest of these rings, and then we'll have a couple more auctions, and then we'll be done. So, really quick. She says, really quick. Okay. I have something to give away in this little batch too. And so we'll go to a giveaway, and then we'll do the other auctions really quick. So I'll go to the things that I'm showing first. We have this new ring. It is a garnet. It's got a fingerprint on it when I was getting ready. And so it is a completely bezel set garnet. And so that protects the stone because it's like super high as far as it being like this fantastic solitaire. And there are our fabulous hydrangea blossom embossings, because it is so much fun to do those these days. And this is actually one of those beautiful garnets that Lisa provided us with. And so I'm going to stick this on here so that we can see the size on this is a 9. So it's all fine silver and sterling silver. And because we had some of Lisa's kindness on this bad boy, this is going to go for a super special price on here before I have a chance to put it up on the website, because I have not done that. I don't think I've even taken all of the sesses shots of it yet. And so this is available tonight for $65. And so if you want to claim it, you can have it. A size 9 sterling silver And I love the small into wide. And so as far as the size 9itude goes, the thicker the band, the more uh, obviously solid the ring fits on your finger. But you want to plan that you like the 8 1/4 to size 9. It will fit in between like a size 8 1/2 to about a size 9. And so, the fatter the band, the more you want to make sure that you give it a little bit of like, you want to size it kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say is on the large size. So this guy is 65 this evening. And I love hydrangeas too, and we have a bunch of them that grow in our yard, and so that's why I'm super high centered on cutting and using those guys because there's a plentitude of them. All right, and so that is that ring, and that is available, and it's not on the website yet. Let me move you guys. Yeah, everything's falling off of the coral all at once. The coral is from Ken, thank you. And this guy is a sunstone, and that is a standard round brilliant. This actually does have glitter in it. It has a little bit of schiller, and the schiller goes from pink to silver. It is so weird. It's like this polychrome schiller that I also did do the hydrangea blossom embossing on it. It's also, kind of high format, a beautiful solitaire in its configuration, standard round but brilliant cut. And we mined it over at the Spectrum. And this is I would say 7 3/4. And so just like if you were a 7 1/2, then I would say this is a good fit for you since it's a wider band. And so, 7 1/4 to like 7 1/2 or 7 3/4 would be about where you'd want to come in as far as wearing this ring. I am personally a half size different on my fingers. And so this finger, my left finger, is smaller than my right finger. And so, just dependent on which, when, like, if I've had extra ice cream or something like that, then I can go ahead and switch the fingers that I wear my rings on. And so this guy is tonight before I get it added to the website, and you can almost see the schiller in that cross view, like just these little sprinkles of schiller. It's so pretty. So it's not enough to really change the body color of the stone. It's just enough to catch like these beautiful little glitters. So this guy is 75. And so if you're interested in this, go ahead and either claim here or you can email me and let me know the sunstone solitaire ring for 75 or the garnet one for 65. Sterling and fine silver is what we use. I've got this guy here. I'm going to run through these rings really quick. This is one of the pretty little amethyst from Miss Lisa, and it's a deep dark one, a little pear-shaped guy. We have sterling silver sidecars. We have hydrangea blossom on the band, and I textured the bezel as well. And so we have kind of like a crown print, like it comes up at 4 places. The texture comes up to the top and then it goes back down to shiny. And so on the 4 sides, you have the different texture, and like super, super grapey amethyst. And it's in like the solitaire style with a couple of sterling silver sidecar balls. And this is also today special for 65 as well, sterling silver, fine silver, and amethyst. And so again, if you wanted that, yeah, total stacker stuff to love. And then these 2 guys are the last guys. and one of them's for sale, and one of them I'm going to give away. And so, whoa, and one of them just fell down. And so let me pull out the chair here. Okay, we have this guy. And so you can see all the color that's going on in there, yellow and red and green and blue and all the colors. And that is 6 and 3/4. And so, again, thin ring, so you could probably fit it wherever. But my vision was that these are Steckers or pinky rings. And so very, very pretty, very, very dainty, easy, easy, easy peasy. And then the other one, so that's the 6 and 3/4 one. And this one is a smidgen smaller. This is one of those blue. They're both Ethiopian opals, and they are both from Miss Lisa. And that's why I'm giving one of these away, is because she was very generous, and I'm doing the generosity to the community. This one's got this fantastic blue and green body color. And you could see that they both fit my pinky absolutely fine, but they are 2 different sizes. And so it just depends on what finger you want to wear it with, and if you're stacking or if you're just wearing it all by itself. But this guy comes in right at 6. So, again, with rings, usually I can wear like the range of a half size easily on one finger, so it doesn't have to be exactly always like, say, size 7 or size 6 or what have you. Yeah. Oh, melt my heart. And yeah, these guys, I would say, so we had a 6.5 and size 6, and so they're both smaller rings. They're like for your pinky or for stacking, or a lot of people wear them on like the top of the digit. So you could definitely wear these guys this way too. They're small enough, and that was the idea, was taking these beautiful little Ethiopian opals and creating something that would be super fun to wear. I'm making myself one. I'm making somebody else who was here one as well. Might still be here. I'm not sure if she's here. I'm making somebody here right now in there, some one of these as well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm a little like torn. Which way should I go for the giveaway one, and which one should I sell? I would say I'll go ahead and I'm going to sell the 6 that has the green and blue flash. Very, very pretty. And so if you know for sure you're a 6, then that is helpful. And then the 6 and 3/4 one could fit possibly somebody who wears a 7 all the way down to about a 6.5. Again, because that's the way fingers are, especially when it's a thin band. It feels like it's hardly there. So there's a bunch of color in that fabulous little guy. So if you want this blue one that is size 6, it's going to be $40 over on the you could claim it now, or you could go over and email me, and I can make you a purchasing suite for it. But there is that beautiful guy. And so let's see. Yeah. Talking about little fingers and or daughters and things like that. Yeah, they'd be normal rings for somebody who's younger. These are the Ethiopian opals. So obviously there's going to be like a hydro situation with them, but they're as stable as they need to be set into a ring. And so, just knowing that ahead of time. This one's got some beautiful confetti glitter. And so we're going to go ahead and start a giveaway for this guy. And so if you win it, remember to hit me at that email. I'm going to put that hopefully sitting there in the center. Beautiful. Okay. And let's see, October babies are opals as well. So that is a thing. Yep, she's an opal baby. Aha. Yeah. Okay. I was on the same page as Rocky. Okay. So I'm writing down a number right now so I don't space it. I'm not going to start the timer instead of like writing down a number like I did last time. And so, oh my goodness. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, so I'm thinking of a number, don't write it down yet, between 200 and 300. And I'm sticking it underneath this, the Irish Spring Rock. And it's over here. So you know it's already over there. No shenanigans. And that is for the multicolored size 6.5 sterling silver and fine silver opal ring. Go ahead and start your guesses between 200 and 300. And I'll let that roll for a little bit. Steinkerns, everybody. And thank you so much, Lisa, for your incredible generosity. You are so awesome. And thank you guys all for hanging out into this very, very late hour. Oh my gosh, the fly is back. Go, shoo. So awesome, guys. All right. I'm seeing a bunch of guesses come in. You guys are fantastic. I'm so excited for one of you guys to win. I was so excited to make these rings. I was just on a total ring jag. I couldn't stop. They were so much fun. Yeah, Shifa, don't bother me. Totally. Um, you guys probably have about, I don't know, 30 more seconds to place your number in. And that number was supposed to be between 200 and 300. So Amber, you might want to, yep, there you go. Perfect. Just a little dyslexia a bit there. Yes, and flies love pretty rocks as well. Absolutely. And so Jenny is saying she's an April baby, and so a diamond, and she's also an agate girl. Yeah, my son is an April baby as well, and so my mom actually made him a set in place. She cast a pendant for him with a little diamond in it, and so it worked nicely. It wasn't, it was not dainty. It was a good thing, perfect for him. All right, and so I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds, and we'll be counting it down here, and the winner gets this beautiful opal ring. So I'm going to say that's it for guesses. I'm picking up the Irish Spring Rock, and underneath it says 297. So, oh my gosh, Sandmaker. Is there anybody else who doubled down and also did 297? Because you got it right on the button. And how hard is that? We don't have that many guesses. Shazam and welcome in, Randy. Way to make an entrance, eh? Congratulations. This is fantastic. I love this ring so much. I mean, I'll admit, like, as soon as I finished each one of them, I did have to like, ooh, hello. It's just like I said, rings are for the wearer. You get to behold their beauty, yourself. And so, anyways, congratulations on that, Randy. Fantastic job. I'm going to put that over here to the side for you. And I'm sure this is going to look so good on you. And then I'm going to need to know that email down there in the corner of the screen is so that I can send it to you. And so if you will email me your post box or whatever it is that you usually use, then I will make sure that that gets it to you. That's going to be fantastic. And I want to see you wearing it. Yeah, right on the money. It's crazy. Okay, and so this guy is still available, $40. And that's just for time and silver, you guys. Because again, that was Lisa's generosity as far as those opals go, and I could not wait to play with them. And then we have 65 for the amethyst and 65 for the garnet ring. And then we have 75 for the sunstone ring. And that's because it has schiller and I cut it myself. And so it took a little extra time. And so I'm getting a little something, something for sitting there at the lapidary bench doing that cut. And that cut actually turned out to be pretty funny. The bottom started off as Arya Akivon's Ruination cut, and then the top of it turned out being a variation on like a few short steps of the Portuguese round. I was playing. And okay, so we see something about putting something in Bear's box. And so what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Allison, it's so sweet. Where did I miss the Allison thing where I can make sense of this? Um, and so Allison, are we Sandmaker right on the money? Okay, we got that. Congratulations. Nice, Randy. They are so precious. Lisa, that's sweet of you, right? Um, don't have any diamond or agate rings. No. And congrats. And then we jump right to Allison. No, it isn't available. So somebody tell me what's going on. Jenny, I have an amethyst, pink ice, and emerald that's an A out of size 6. And I know what's happening. Somebody tell me. Allison said, so sweet. I would have given him the other if I had won it. So it looks like Allison, I also love it, Bear and his baby girl. So does that mean that, Allison, you're getting this? I believe Allison is claiming the other ring for Bear. Yeah, I think so too. But I like sometimes I need to see plain words. It's late. I might even have a teeny weeny bit of a fever. So if I'm being clear, and you guys are all like so patient, and thank you for witnessing all of this kindness. Allison, am I putting this over in the direction of Bear? Okay. I am making a note of that, Allison. Thank you so much. All right. Congratulations, Allison and Bear. That is so sweet. And I absolutely love this ring so much. Like I said, I had to kind of sport them both around a little just to make sure that they were awesome. Okay, and so I put that aside, and we'll talk later about that. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that is so sweet. Everybody's like, love. Okay, and so this comes down. We have a couple more auctions. If you guys we still have the energy. And I have one more giveaway. Yay! Okay, so if you didn't get the graveyard before, this is a different lot of the graveyard. I'm going to need to move my Irish Spring now. Thank you, Lisa, for the Irish Spring. I absolutely love this for some reason. I love this so much. It's ridiculous. I like just because it's like a soap bar and I love it. Okay, so this particular lot of the graveyard point is like what we were looking at earlier. I will show you this guy. Same beefy guy did put this forth, And you can see all these gorgeous spires of the pluminess. There's a lot of marcasite in there. There's a huge bloom right there where I just put my finger. And so, just wild and crazy stuff. Bugs with druzy, the works. And so this did the same exact specimen gave birth to this guy and 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 this guy. Boop. And then this one and this one came from another brick. You can see Megalodon's teeth marks there. But this one is really neat because it's got like all these dendrites that you can see from the back. Let me go ahead and get the light strip. You can see there's some heavy saw marking because this is agate, agate, agate. But there's like a whole, belt of dendrites going through that area near my thumb. And then there's these vugs, and the vugs, they vacillate in between being the druzy and being marcasite. And so there's a lot of art, the oxidized marcasite goes black. And then if you polish it, obviously it goes kind of like this beautiful pewter silver color. And so that is really fun because it's got this really cloudy effect. And then this one's same. You got the clouds that are hanging over the sky. And then they go from the light clouds to what are probably marcasite little vugs there. And so there's that. And like I said, this is that plume agate from the big slab that I showed you. Same mother. Big pieces that hang out in Graveyard Point. There's some more. Whoop. And so you can see the pluminess there. And then that's the backlit shot. This stuff just never ceases to amaze me, honestly. And so you've got that to play with. And then this one comes with 3 cabochons. This cabochon is that stuff exactly. And you can see like a lot of the same detail in this particular cabochon. Beautiful colors, really detailed. Like the closer you get, the more you see. And then that is unfinished on the back because I was thinking about maybe doing a bracelet or a ring out of that. And so that one would be great for if you were going to like drill around the outside and do something, or if you're going to set it into something, it's got plenty space for a bezel. And then these two are back and front. And so we have this piece that has a lot of the golden bloom, and it is Graveyard Point, and it is both sides. So that would be a great twister or something just to have. And then this one is a ganga. So pretty. And so you see fortification there, and then wild and crazy, fabulous plumes. They are on fire. And that's it, backlit. So it's on fire when it's backlit. It's on fire when it's frontlit. And it is 2-sided because it was so pretty on both sides that I had to do 2 sides. And so that one would be a great twister as well. Good for twists, good for jewelry. And that is the Graveyard Point lot. We're going to start at $5 for the auction. And those of you who are still here, wow, like this has been a long haul. I feel a little like Kyle. I maybe should have started earlier, but I, surf contest and all that kind of stuff. I did not participate, but it was busy around here. So this is a Graveyard Point, self-collected off of a claim. And we're going to have the starting bid at $5. And there's a lot of meat to work with there. It's going to be super fun to play with. And so let's start this bad boy. Kapow. And I thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I thank you guys so much for all of your support. The proceeds for this are going to us going out and getting some more mining done. I'm hoping to get down to some fire opals, and who knows, maybe back to Gemfields. Not entirely sure. It depends on what's on fire. And so we're going to bebop around. We've got $10 out the gate. Fabulous. Thank you, Jennifer, rather. And oh no, Jenny's turn to have her phone die. I was seeing those at the same time. And so we have Soul in at 12. We have John McFarlane in at 13. And let's see. We have 15 for Jennifer Ship. We have 15 for Soul Adventurist. And all proceeds go towards more rocks. That's exactly like what I'm trying to say. This is not part of what you're going for. That's why it's not on the slab. Kind of like that thing before. Like if it's not on the board itself, then it ain't going with the thing. This is my piece. The rest of it is for you guys. But that's plenty enough for you. I just wanted to give you an example of what was beautiful, what you could make out of this right here. And so 34 seconds on the clock. We have Jennifer over there at 17. And 20 for Let's Be Rockin'. And I'm still watching Let's Be Rockin' at 20. Okay, good. And we're at 16, so we're getting close to the end, guys. Oh, and I keep on doing that. I keep on changing it to the next thing. And we have 3, 2, 1, and there's our stop. And boop. And we have Soul Adventurist in at the very last second with 25. Jennifer, it was almost there at 23. And awesomeness, you guys. Fabulous. Thanks so much. And it looks like there's a soliloquy on there from Rocky Mountain Bear to Ellison. I started reading that and I'm like, oh, okay. And we can stop that. Congratulations to you, Soul, for this parcel. And I'm betting that you're going to do some twisting on that there's going to be a mad party of some sort of creating some jewelry or some hanging things for maybe the windows. I would love to know what you're going to make with some of that. It's going to be amazing. All right. And so I see other kindnesses happening in the chat, and I absolutely love it. And so I'm going to let Jennifer pick a piece out of what you just got there. And then, Jennifer, do you have something open with me? Because if not, then we're gonna want to make sure that you use the email and get on there. So yeah, let's see, Jennifer. There you are. Okay, so Jennifer, it looks like I'm waiting on you to pick something off of this, and you can use a number if you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So ending with the cabs, there's 11 pieces on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So going in a counterclockwise order and then through the cabs, going counterclockwise. And Jennifer wants to pick number 1. And yeah, we'll talk. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Let me make a note of this right here. This is wicked awesome. I love this so much. I have a few of those stowed away for myself, and I am like having such a good time making things out of those. And so good for you. Good on you, Jennifer. And so please, Jennifer, make sure that I have your info if I haven't already got it. And I'm putting that aside for you. I've like got all these wonderful things underneath my computer screen now that are the the presents and soul adventurers. Thank you so much for such a marvelous present, and that is coming your way. Fun, love it. What wonderful giving! Oh wait, for all the givingness, you guys. So kind, so kind. All right. And so I did say that there was one more giveaway, and then I've got, like, just dependent on everybody's bedtimes. I've got two more parcels if you guys are into it. So you can tell me. I can always save them for next time. But yeah, I know that everybody's like super excited about the gifts, like to Rocky Mountain Bear's daughter, and the giftings of the stones to each other. I really think that you guys are just so awesome. And so this is our last giveaway of the evening. And you guys probably recognize that we have some gorgeous, gorgeous horn coral discs to do whatever it is that you would like to with. And so you can cab them, or you could make some poker chips, as I think it was Ryan was saying would be super cool. Somebody was saying it. Maybe it was Jahik. I can't remember. So we did get like some of these like fabulously floral pieces of the horn coral, and these are from Blind Squirrel Rocks. And so once again, we have some generosity coming from the members and the watchers from our channel here. I appreciate you guys so much. And so of course the givingness has to keep on giving, right? And so we've got these wonderful coins from the horn coral for the giveaway. And then we have this over here, which is some of the Gemfield rhyolite, but it is weird. And so look at how crazy that is. Just really, really wild and crazy in its beautiful patterning. So that's very, very, you know, lacy, like detailed. And this is actually from the same stone. And, it changed really quickly, but I thought I would, maybe a slab for practicing and then a slab for like getting down to the business. And so we have the horn coral, and then we have this beautiful Gemfield Chalcedony, and then we have a bunch of, I just took it, like literally I just scooped up a handful of sunstones from the Spectrum mine, and so there even might be some schiller in there. I don't know. I have no idea. I just like literally just took a handful and put them down, and so that your giveaways are very generous. So thank you, Jennifer. These are fun, having a good time, right? I appreciate you guys so much. And this is just a way to thank you back. And I considered doing some of this for just my the membership. And I'd rather, like, a lot of you guys that are hanging out are, if you can't, then don't. But like, I wanted to offer these to everybody. So I really appreciate it. And this has just been a gem-filled evening of enjoying the different rocks and the microscopy and all the goods. And so we're going to do this, and this is going to be yet another jump into the stratosphere of numbers. And so I'm going to write down a number between 400 and 500, since we're using up all the numbers. And what you see there on the table is what you get, although underneath, like, one of my favorite pieces of pet wood ever, which one of you just have now a specimen of. Look at how glowy that is. Oh, so good. Makes me want to make another lamp, but a pet wood one. Okay, so I put my number underneath there, and so you guys can start guessing your numbers from number 400 to 500. And I want those sunstones so bad, says Chris. Yeah, it is, it's fun. We have the Blind Squirrel Rocks, and they're such a great friend of the channel. It would be so fun to have Blind Squirrel Rocks actually on the program. It would be so great. And then, of course, we have Gemfield, which we love so much. And then we go out and we get this. And so this is like a little smattering from folks that support the channel. And then, of course, from ourselves, like driving around doing the crazy mining thing because we want to get back out there and get some more of this stuff for you guys. And so this is the way we're doing it. And I'm seeing all the good numbers come in. Fantastic. Steinkerns to you. I think I'm going to drink. Whoa. And I rang the bell, the other bell, the little bell. Some water to you. On this one, I'm if we have somebody close, again, we'll go the lower number gets to choose the coin flip. And I'll give you about 15 more seconds because I think everybody's kind of weighed in. Allison, right? I see what you did there. Okay, we're getting there. Is everybody in? Get your last minute guesses. All right, here we go. And the winning number is 451. And so is anybody right on? Because I did see that we have some closies. So I see Ryan had come in at 449. That's pretty close. Does anybody have 450 or 452 or 453? If we have 453 on the board, then we have a coin toss. But otherwise, it looks like this bad boy is going to Ryan, which is crazy because, like, get out of my head, because didn't you win another one? Oh dear. And I think that the grass shrimp might need to refresh the browser on your browsers and your trousers on account that you might be a little behind. And so too, it looks like Mr. Turtle Montana is looking like they might be a little bit behind as well. So I'm going to congratulate Mr. Ryan on a superb parcel. This is so much fun. And those horned corals are so gemmy. Like, believe me, it wasn't easy for me to part with these. And I'm hoping, like Blind Squirrel had mentioned, that I might be getting another parcel. So I thought I would share the kindness granted that like I was probably getting a little more because, but like you guys come first. And so I had to do my Sharon. Sharon is Karen and Karen is Sharon and all that kind of good stuff. And so you get all of that to play with, but you're going to do some pretty neat stuff with that. And so let me write your name on that. Whew. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There. Yay, Ryan. Parcel. Congratulations. I'm going to put that right over there. Okay. And so 2 parcels left. Both of them are Gemfields. I'm going to start with this one, and then we'll end with a little bang. Bang with a little end. All right. And so this is some of the purple stuff. We had a really good time with the purple stuff. And you know what was really funny is I auctioned off those 2 purple parcels. And then I realized that I might have not got any more lumps of exactly that color. So I was like, oh, I just did that. We need to go back. And so this is kind of like lavender and purple. You've got like some serious grapiness over there. The cabochon is probably like a blue purple. We were talking kind of about indigo and like kind of a bluish lavender. It's definitely there. You've got some red and gold going through that. You've got those colors definitely being transmitted throughout the parcel. They're little slablets. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say like 5 of them, 6 of them are slablets, and those other 3 are good tumblers. Or you could create a cabochon like straight out of that. And I would say the color right now in the picture somehow is pretty accurate, except for those guys up towards the left top are being a little washed out. There's a pretty warm light coming from that direction. So I wouldn't say that they're that kind of um, just not that washed out. Like, look at those ice cream colors. They're really pretty. And so I kind of like putting them down there more because they seem like the color is better, as opposed to where we were before, where it washes it out. So I'm sorry you're not getting a super close look when you're trying to decide whether you're going to bid on the auction, but I guarantee you your eyeballs are going to feel like the color is better than what is represented here. So how nice, you can just look forward to it being better. The lighting just went weird because the fly actually landed on the light. How do you like that? Okay, so we're going to start this guy off at $5 like the other ones. And I will start us off and you can get a rolling. This is our second to last one. And these colors are so chill. It's like, it reminds me of like blueberry ice cream or blueberry yogurt. And then it's kind of cool because you got these splashes of color in some of them where it like, goes a little towards some pinks or some reds, and the tone of the body is definitely like that blueberry raspberry, like blueberry milk or whatever. I absolutely love this, and the cabochon is really really nicely angled. And so just depending on how you want to set it, it's not finished on the back, but it is really a beautiful polish on the top. This Chalcedony just polishes up so nicely. And so we've got Mr. Turtle Montana like over there at 30. My gosh, that just happened. Wow, did I miss something? Okay, we've got 53 seconds and we have Mr. Turtle Montana just sitting there at 30. And Chris is like, well, all right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, apparently Turtle wants it. Amber is asking. And we got 33. And Jenny's like, I never stood a chance. And yeah, Turtle's as fast as a rabbit. Let's be rocking. Very funny. And so also, I think the turtle has won the race. And Mr. Turtle Montana, I was late to the party. I gotta hurry and get drunk. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, 12, 11. We are almost there. And we have $30 from Mr. Turtle Montana. And we're looking like that's it. And so stop. That's like the oneliest and onlyest vote we had on that auction. That's killer. All right, so congratulations, Mr. Turtle Montana. Thank you so much. This is the purple Chalcedony from Gemfield, and it's for the turtle. Okay. There we go. And this is my cheat sheet, by the way, you guys. Like later on when I'm, making sure everybody's getting sent the stuff that they were supposed to get, this is what I do. I go back through. I'm sure that Kyle has a similar experience sometimes. He's pretty together. He probably doesn't have to watch his entire live over again. But in this case, I know for sure I will be. And we're just counting down the next thing. Okay, so last auction. And so I saved like proper slabs for the very last. And so these are actual slabs. And this is almost a slablet. So the Megalodon was chewing up this incredible bullseye Chalcedony from Gemfield. And these are big juicy slabs. Like when you can see they even still have a bit of the oil sheen on them. These are very, very fresh off of Megalodon, the 20-inch saw. And So you could cut these probably again. Like I got the Labradorite from Theo, and I got slabs that were about this thick, and I just cut them again. And so I got like double slabs off of some of them. And so that one and this one are off of the same rock. Look at all of that. And I was going to explain that the way that the color gets into the Gemfield Chalcedony is, and I can't remember the term for it, but it comes in with liquid and then evaporates. And so what you guys are seeing is a style of water line. So these minerals come in and they, essentially color the different areas of the chalcedony, and then it happens over and over and over again. And there's a really, really fancy word for that. And this one is like plenty meat on the bones too. And so you could probably, try your hand at slabbing that over again. There's a little crack right there. So it would make either a gazillion bunches of like beautiful slabs, or you could do a polish on the face and have like a spectacular Gemfield uh yeah, one of those. The word just flew straight out of my mouth. A specimen. Yeah, that. And so what we've got here, this one got, again, a little bit dirty from, this one actually had kitty litter on it, for taking the megalodon oil away. And so it's much drier, but it is the bullseye, and it's got the purples and reds and then a light color. And then you've got like all of the different kind of yellow, gold, red, sunsetty colors. And so that one is spectacular. You see there's a lot of change in there. It goes into blueberry ice cream in the middle, blueberry, raspberry, whatever, boysenberry. And so that one's going to be really neat. Like if you wanted to, do another cut and find out, or again, great slab for playing with, or for having as a, a Gemfield specimen if you don't have any Gemfield in your specific collection. And so there's my hand. Those are slabs. And so that's going to be our last auction. It's going to start at 5 like everybody else. And I'm going to go ahead and get everybody, all these things ready to start. You've got 2 minutes and the bidding starts now. And I want to thank you guys all again for hanging out all evening, and this wonderful all these auctions and giveaways. And so if you know for sure that there was an interesting note, like you wanted to make sure that something that you had got gifted to somebody else, please again check back with me on the email that's right there. Email me if you wanted to claim one of the jewelry pieces at the improved price. You can go ahead and rewatch the video. That improved price is going to be good until probably about tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to go ahead and start getting everybody's parcels ready to ship out. And as soon as you pay, I can go ahead and finish the packing and ship it out. If you're under 50, then you'll include shipping. If you're over 50, then the shipping will be on me. And so we've got 58 seconds on the clock. Steinkerns, and good luck on this one. We've got, it looks like Soul Adventurist is at 12. We have Lady Diane coming in a little on the late side for 15. How cool, Lady Diane. Good evening to you. I'm glad that you're here. 5 for the mixed berry. Oh, the Steinkerns. All right. And Pressy wash the muriatic acid. That is a good idea. We have 24 seconds. We have 18 for Soul. Kisses from Lady Diane. That's very sweet. Cheers to you, Amber. Lady Diane coming in at 20 for this beautiful bullseye parcel. I should get that out. Well, actually, that shadow cast was showing the bullseye better, huh? There. Little sheen going on. Those are just beefy slices. And we have, um, that would be, ooh, that is a photo finish, you guys. Oof. Yeah. It is gone off. And so let's see. I'm gonna stop this right here. It was 147. It is 27. And that would mean that that one goes to the Soul Adventurist for 25. That was a battle. Oh dear. That was oh my gosh. Yeah, Soul just popped in just on the wire according to my screen. And so and that kind of tends to be the rule around the auction is the screen. And so I apologize, Lady Diane, you were up here and going, and thank you so much for coming. And I've got a nice little parcel for you too. And so Soul in the house with like chunky burning love of this beautiful bullseye parcel. Soul, she had the 25 first, but oh, wait a second. That's right. Lady for 25, Soul for 26. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it is. It's shoes. All right, you guys. Soul, you did. Uh, Diane had 25 first, and it was the clock did burn out in between the 25 and the 26. And so, boy, that's some honesty. I'll toss an extra something into yours, Soul. But that was some brutal honesty. Okay, so I'm gonna put Diane on here, and I love you guys both. You know that. And so, Soul, I will put a complimentary yummy into yours. There's more where that came from. And Fenny, nah. I'm not sure if that's if we're talking about like a from the British Isles style of perhaps Gaelic or something here. Yes, two different types of chalcedony. This one you have is a mineralization type of layering, yet there is a volcanic type that is suddenly formed. It has a 9.5 Mohs as opposed to a 7.0 Mohs. Wow, thank you for that information. And yeah, this particular sits around and it just gathers like a sponge with all of these beautiful colors, these deposits of the color. I just think it's just such a beautiful story. And if you guys remember, oh, I'm trying to remember what her YouTube handle was, but it's not Boxer Rocks, it's the other one, Rocks for Brains. So Rocks for Brains actually did explain to me what the exact way that these Gemfield rocks got their color. And I mean, if you just imagine like a sponge cake absorbing like some of the different things that sponge cakes absorb, and it makes, like, sometimes they even look like a cake and it's almost a perfect square around the perimeter, and you have concentric, almost like everlasting gobstopper bullseyes in the shape of the rock itself, because of the fact that moisture brought in this mineral color. And for whatever reason, maybe there was a hot springs nearby and it had like all of these paint pot colors in it, as far as the minerals that it was like flushing into this chalcedony that was setting up. And this is like beautiful microcrystalline chalcedony. I mean, a lot of it is porcelain like. And so, yeah, it's just amazing. And so let's see what we have here. We have the congratulations for everybody. I'm ringing the bell for everybody. You guys are so awesome. I love you all. And we all made it through my phone trying to die and everything. I can't thank you guys enough for what you do for the channel. We're gonna go on some fun adventures with the proceeds from this. It's really a fundraiser, no more, no less. And so just a reminder, if you guys haven't sent me an email, there's my email address. Make sure to do so if you are the recipient of something from one of these either giveaways or the auctions. And we'll make sure that you have a link on the email to my site, ozonefineart.com, where you will have your own suite where you can purchase with whatever, PayPal or a card or what have you. You can purchase from the site there. If you have any questions, definitely put it in the email, or if there were additions that you want me to remember, I'll be replaying the video so that you guys, I keep track of exactly who gifted what and which direction things need to go in. So if you got gifted something, make sure that I have your information from on the email as well. And I think that pretty much covers everything. I do appreciate, like I said, all of you. Thanks. A very, very special thank you to Lisa for donating some of the stones that went out into the giveaway, and both the gemstones and some of the rough material that we had a chance to share tonight and last week. So thank you very much, Lisa. I really appreciate you. And then also Blind Squirrel Rocks was the donator of the horn corals that we did make into coins. Those are going to be so much fun to play with. I can't wait to shine up some also. And I hope I'm not forgetting any of the other folks that gave, but if you know that if you did, I really appreciate you. John Saucer Hunter, a huge supporter of the channel, got me some tweezers that I'm supposed to be picking up all the gems with. And you got to see my, scrubby fingernails instead from doing all the lapidary. I forgot to use them. Thank you, John, though. And thank you, everybody, for being members. Pardon me, hanging out, sharing your wise, kind Stearns and Steinkerns to everybody. Where's my moose? I have misplaced the moose. This is crazy. Oh, there we go. It's way down here. All right. Thank you, guys. You know that we'll be in touch. It looks like Jennifer wants to take the sunstone ring. Fabulous. Jennifer, make sure to put that into the. Thank you so much. Ring for a ring. All right, so if you're claiming something right now for the prices that I did put on this live stream, go ahead and email me tonight. I'll be going through everything tonight and tomorrow, and as long as the things are taken care of, Monday, Tuesday, as they're coming out, you go ahead and keep an eye out in your inbox. I'll give you a link to your special suite and take care of it. And then I'll be sending out those boxes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully at the very, very latest. Take care of it soon because, we might be getting out and about soon. And so, again, thank you so much. Steinkerns to you and yours, the very, very best of health. Some of us that are not having the very best of health might need a little help with that. And so cheers to you, to yours. I appreciate your generosity and the generosity that you share with each other. You know that I love you all of you, no matter where you live, no matter what zip code. So just know that. Cheers. It's always so impressive to see how you guys treat each other. And I'm just deeply moved to be part of this gang. So I once again, I appreciate you all. I could blither on all night, but I won't. We'll go out with the credits. use that email, that one. And PM me anywhere else if you lose track and you need to figure out what needs to be done. You know where to find me. And we'll leave you with I promised I wasn't going to play this one again, but I'm going to play it one more time because I didn't update it. These are the credits. I love you. Thanks again. Have a good night. Steinkerns, Elliot. Are we alive, everybody? Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again. Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again.